Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US30, sell. Okay, I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please secure.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stock Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Recording in progress.
Hey everyone, good morning and welcome to Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Ron, my partner is Dave. Thank you guys for joining. Happy Friday, Juma Mubarak to everybody. It's early guys. Early birds get the worm. We're gonna go for a bonus session today. 4-hour session, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to go through COMEX and Wall Street. And hopefully we're going to get some good volume to review and trade and have some fun, guys. So thank you guys for joining. Appreciate all of you guys. The plan, what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 charts. US30, we're going to do some top down on US30, Dow Jones, and then we'll do it for about 90 minutes. And then at 7:30 we'll switch over. We'll do a top down on gold, and we'll go gold till 9 a.m. We'll go through COMEX, and then we'll flip back to US30 and gold going into Wall Street. So thank you guys for joining. Appreciate all of you guys. Everyone on Zoom, good morning to all of you guys. Hussein, welcome. Mike Ferdinand, thank you for joining. Pramilo, thank you, bro. Kosova Mirmenjes, Item Baimsa Parisot, welcome. Michael, welcome. Jordan, thanks for joining, bro. I appreciate you. Ravi, thank you for joining. Today, you'll just learn you reached your daily goal. Jordan, congratulations, bro. Amazing. Ramon, welcome. James, good morning. Martin, Hisham, welcome. Serkan, your first time. Thank you for joining, bro. We appreciate you, Serkan. Mirharbar, is it a Turkish name? Serkan? Sounds Turkish to me. Mark, yep, there you go, Mirhabar. And everybody on YouTube, thank you guys for joining as well. We appreciate you guys. Romero, thank you for being number 1. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, You Thunder. Thank you, Iliud. What's up? Welcome. And Asma, thank you guys for joining. Okay, let's have some fun, guys. First things first, we're gonna go through the news. Okay, and let's have some fun. Okay, so let's start off with Forex Factory like we normally do. Shahab was doing London in our Zoom over here at SST. So shout outs to Shahab. Maybe he's taking a little bit of a smoke break, and Shahab will get on the call with us. But Shahab holding London down. There was some London news, guys. If you went through it, the markets were moving. This is what we got to focus on in our session, guys. 8:30 a.m. We got some Canadian folders. Unemployment change, unemployment rate. I'll be following that because I'm in Canada. I'm interested to see what's going on here. And these 3 big USD folders, all at 8:30. Average hourly earnings month over month. We're seeing a little bit of a decrease from 0.4 to 0.3%. We'll see the actual number that comes out. Non-farm employment change, a little bit decrease from the previous one, 199 to 168,000. And this is a big one that and all of us should be really dialed into right here. The USD unemployment rate, it was previously 3.7%, and they're forecasting an increase of 0.1 to 3.8% for the unemployment rate. So this will heavily impact the markets. All securities that you're trading, especially gold, because it's correlated with the US dollar. Okay, so we got to use proper risk management trading into 8:30. Okay, and then as we get into 10 a.m., this is when we're going to start to wrap up the call, because it's going to be going for 4 hours, so we need a little bit of a break. But if you guys are going to continue trading, make sure you are aware 10 a.m. your USD ISM services PMI folder. Okay, and also this afternoon, unfortunately I won't be back this afternoon. That's why we're doing this this morning session right here. So 1:30 p.m. if you're trading into the close, into power hour, make sure you are aware FOMC member Barkin is speaking. Okay, and that's Forex Factory for some news. Quickly going over earnings whispers. What do we have? So we got some pre-market. We've already got Constellation Brands at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. We got Greenbrier Companies. This is a solar company, EV company, right over here at 6 a.m. and Angio Dynamics. So not anything big, not anything big impact that's really going to affect what we're trading, but just keep an eye on those. And guys, just quickly, our Discord. I just want to show you. We just if you're interested in signals with trade management and charts and things like that. Then maybe you're gonna like this stuff. Right over here, we got a signal right now, 5:57 a.m. I just want to show you. It's a buy for Canadian for the Canadian dollar. So CAD JPY, CAD yen, 108.5 suggested area, stop loss 50 pips, and TP of over 200. So this is kind of what the chart looks like. This is on a 2 hour. Okay, so these are not 5-15 minutes. This is more of a swing trade 2 hour candles. So what we're looking for is more volume to close above this area and retest this. If it has to come down, something like this, maybe like a double bottom in this box, and maybe if we start breaking out of here, maybe we'll see a positive move up here. So this signal just came out a few minutes ago. So guys, that's how signals come out. And then we keep monitoring them, and we give trade management and things like that. So if you're interested in signals, we do have it for $1 a day. Or if you want to join the entire team at SST and get everything, all of the live Zooms in London, New York, post New York, Tokyo, all the webinars, all of the education, be part of the Discord community, and learn and earn with the entire team. We do have that package as well. And guys, this is our free Telegram channel. I just pinned it at the top of the YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also join this free Telegram group. There's a lot of good, useful information in here. So this is kind of our SST Scalper Pro Trade Idea recap for January 4th. You can see how many pips it called out there. And that's the Scalper Pro. We also have the AI bot. This is before and after, kind of like that signal I just showed you with the CAD JPY, and then if it goes into profit, it starts moving up. And guys, we also have an EA Expert Advisor SST Kill Shot. If you guys are interested in that, click this link right here. MQL5 will take you right over, and we have a dedicated team that will answer all of your questions and help you guys out. And we have a community of the kill shot traders in here. So if you're interested in EAs and expert advisors and automated trading, then click this link and you can learn more. And guys, so signals, how they come out and things like that, showing everything here and what's going on in our Zoom. These are our links right here, stocksnipertrading.com, Instagram. Give us a follow on Instagram, guys, and you can follow myself or Dave and the SST team. And here's YouTube right over here, guys. Do not fall for any scammers. Like I say every single day, guys, if someone is impersonating SST or this like Telegram and asking you guys for money to invest and they'll give you a return, they're BSing you, so just be aware of that. Okay, and let's get into it, guys. Okay, so the markets are already moving at 6 a.m. And if you're in any trades, just please manage them. And if you're not in any trades, I'm going to go through a top-down analysis together, and we'll get ready, guys. So thank you guys for all joining. I appreciate all of you guys. Agent Smith, welcome, bro. Miguel, welcome. Dan, welcome. Brandon, Forex, good morning, man. Welcome, guys. Okay, so if you're ready to go on YouTube, guys, if we can hit the like button right now, and let's get going, because there's almost 100 of us, and let's see if we can get 200, 300 viewers on our call. And it will we'll find some more traders if you guys hit the likes, and we can get the algorithm going, and maybe we can have a good session today. Okay, so, and this, guys, before I get started, if you're unfamiliar with this is Bookmap. It's a live liquidity platform showing us the futures data. I will be flipping from YM, which is the Dow Jones, and I will be flipping over here to gold when we're on the securities of choice when we're trading. And these are our offers above us, our bids below us. This is what's called a heat map, so it's showing heavy liquidity right down here at 37,600. There's 71 bids on bid right here. And this white line, I use this indicator. It's the VWAP. It's the volume weighted average price line. It's like a 2-in-1 indicator that gives us not only price but volume all in one. So it's a really nice indicator, especially with Bookmap. It works really well. This is where the market wants to come down to and kind of transact, and more institutions trade in here, and we want to see how it reacts at this level. Right now, cumulative volume delta on US30 is negative 134. So that's telling us like the combined total of all of these transactions are leaning towards sell side liquidity. Okay, and we'll be watching that with gold and US30. Okay, guys, so let's have some fun. Let's get right into the charts. US30 top-down analysis. Some of you guys already have your charts done. That's awesome. Some of you guys are just got a blank chart and ready to go. So I'll be walking you through it, guys. This is the 5 minutes. There was a little bit of consolidation, and then it just broke down, and it's coming right back up. I was in a buy just before the call, right after this candle at 550, right before I sent out the Zoom link and everything. I grabbed this candle and a little bit of this one. So I'm already one trade positive for the day, just right here. I saw the red candle come down. They broke the low, closed it above here. Small pullback, short wick, got in there, and then again short, and then I got out of this green candle. So real quick, just scalped before the call, guys. I didn't mean to, but that was a nice setup. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the daily, okay? Analysis. Daily. We got some red candles up there, okay? So remember the big move, this huge daily uptrend that started right here in November 1st. October 31st and November 1st. So big moves. It was completely overbought on the daily on RSI. Finally, the daily RSI broke the 70. So now it's retracing down into here. We've got a red candle already today, guys. We might be having a bearish day today. Look how it's shaping up. Okay, so let's go into these daily candles and start breaking down what we see here. Okay, so immediate higher time frame, this all-time high up here. Okay, so that's our all-time high for the Dow. So right below it, I got three bodies, a body, four bodies, a body, and a wick. So up here, for future reference, what I'm doing is a red box and bring it into the future, guys. Okay, so just bring it across. We're trading right here. Here's today's candle. This could be next week and going into mid-January and February, but bring it across, okay? And that is our all-time high up there, okay? That 37,815 all-time high. And since then, it came down, back up. Big red candle Wednesday midweek, red, closed near the low. And then look at Thursday. They gapped it up and came down, back up with a higher low, came all the way up, green, stopped there, came back down and closed right there. And then look at today's candle. They gapped it up red. That's our high of the day. That little tiny wick up there, that's our high of the day. So what I do is I go purple for the high of the day. And I'll label it for you guys right here. So we'll go to settings, we'll label high of the day. And so what happened at the high of the day? They rejected it up there. High of the day. Did the buyers, did they have momentum today? Not really. It just gapped it up, came up just a little tiny bit, and then boom, came down red. So we've already engulfed this candle and start to break the previous Wednesday's low, and we came down bearish, and that's our low of the day right there. So with the low of the day, I also go a purple line at the low of the day. Okay, right there, low of the day. 37,342 approximate. So I'm just going to go to settings and write low of the day right here. Low of the day. And we hit the low of the day and found a little bit of a bounce, and we're coming right back up. So just some immediate levels where we could be trading into. I'm going to go for this one where it was the green wick, the body, and I also have a wick over here. So I go now yellow lines for other daily levels I'm looking at in the market. So I'm going to place a yellow line right here, and I'll explain why. Okay, so yellow line right here because the red body is right there. The Thursday's low is right there. And then when I look in the previous, right over here, December 21, it came up and it got rejected right there. So that's a good level. And for me, I look at the number 37,424.7. I love that, 425. So if you've been trading with me for a while, you guys understand the psychological of these quarter increment moves, and it lines up perfectly with bodies, price action, and we got a psychological number. So I like that. Thumbs up for that. And if we do come up green, if it comes up now green, 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 we could pivot right here, like stop here, and then maybe we still have all of this big red volume above us that it could continue, come up here, and then go back down red and fill the wick. But if we start to push up above this yellow line, then buyers could continue to push it back up. And then where could be our next like scalp zone? I want to say where there's a body where they gapped it up, and in that wick right there. And you can see from 425 to 475, there's a 50 pip range. And then it kind of lines up with what we're saying, the quarter increments. So 25, 50, 75. Those are those levels, okay? And that's a nice scalp zone, 50 pips in there, okay? So I'm going to come up to, we'll put it right up. Let's put it right like at that body right there, okay? And the wick right there, okay? So that's going to be our zone right there if it does come back up. So these are going to be yellow point of interest. What I can do is, if you guys want, I can label it. So this can be, the volume is below, so this will be resistance. So this will be a daily resistance, POI, point of interest. When it gets there, we'll pay attention to what's happening here. And then the next yellow line too, this could be POI point of interest number 1 if it gets up there, and then this could be POI point of interest number 2 resistance. Okay, is it clear, guys? Are we all following right there? Pretty simple stuff, nothing complicated. Just breaking down today's daily candle at some levels. Daily resistance, POI. All clear to you, Russell? Perfect. Rob Mack, welcome, bro. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, guys. So we are bearish on the daily candle, and if we look at what it's coming off of a big rejection, and we also have a big red body candle, and we're also getting a lower high from the all-time high. Okay, so technically we're on a little bit of a downtrend right now. It's making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, but overall Dow is bullish on the weekly, on the monthly, on the higher time frames. But this could be where now today, Friday, could be a potential day where maybe the markets sell off. If we come back down red to our low of the day and we break and they push the volume down, what are we going to aim for? I'm going to aim for this wick and 50% of this green body. There's the open, there's the close, half of it is approximately right in here. So I'm going to place a yellow line right at that wick. And I like the level too, 37,248, 250, right? That nice psychological area. So if the volume comes down here, red, 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 maybe it stops there. It'll be maybe like a tweezer bottom and maybe find a wick and go back up. So this will be a point of interest for support on the daily if it gets down here. So I'm going to just write daily support POI. And then if the sellers continue to break this level and it comes down, this is a pivot. This is where this big red candle, Wednesday, December 20, this was FOMC, came all the way down, and then they gapped it up and then pushed it up. So this area, this is where I'm going to make my green zone. Okay, so I'm just going to capture this volume right there, make it green, okay, and stretch it across. Okay, you see it impulsively broke down right there, but then came closed right there. They gapped it up, and then that was that big green candle that closed above 50%, and that was that move that took to the all-time high. And since then, this is where we're retracing back down. So I'm gonna bring this box into the future. See, maybe it might come down red, 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 and again, buyers are waiting down there, and maybe it pivots back up. So I'm going to stretch this green box all the way across, like line it up with my red box up here, okay? And maybe we come up bullish a little bit, but we still got a big red body. Okay, so this might continue to absorb the buyers and continue to push down. Okay, so my bias on the daily is bearish right now, but things can change with news, with Wall Street, everything can change. Maybe this can flip and start to be bullish, but we got to come up to this yellow line first, then we got to come up to that yellow line, then to the high of the day before we can do anything up here. Okay, so we're near the low of the day and we have a big red body candle. Okay, so I don't want to just stay on the daily candle now. Now what we got to do is we got to start dissecting this daily candle to see where the red volume came from, what time, what hour. So I go now to the 60 minutes, the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour candles. So I can see right up here, this is when they kind of pinned it, where it came up bullish. When was this? Yesterday at 11 a.m. It came up here, and then they pushed it right back down. We pushed down, came back up to those tweezer tops up here, continued to push down power hour, and then they brought it right back up. They gapped it up. This is the Tokyo futures market right over here. And then we start to move down. Where was the big move? There was a big move at 1 a.m. Eastern. Here's pre-London. It came up and they pushed it back down. But you see like 3 equal lows right there at the hourly. Right there, the wick, and the wick. And then here's London, came back up bullish, lower high, and then they pushed it down, and then they closed it right there. And then the big drop was 4 a.m. Ignited red bar, break those hourly support levels to the left over here. Okay, now points of interest, you see here, this big red candle. So I'm interested in 50% of that big red candle. If I'm eyeballing it, 50% is probably right there, right? And I use a different color for hourly. I use white. And now this is where not only do I see where's half of it, where it opened and closed, that's about 50%, but I can line it up also with a wick exactly right over here. And look at the number. It's right very close to 37,400, 37,398. Okay, so it's at that nice psychological area. And the hourly candles are making lower lows, lower highs, and a new lower low. They broke this low over here. Okay, so this area on the hourly is resistance, okay, because the volume is below. So I'm going to write on this white line, this will be our hourly resistance going forward. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry guys, it's early for me, 6 a.m. So I haven't had much sleep. My daughter's not feeling well, so I was kind of with her the entire night. So I've just had a couple coffees, so I'm kind of wired, but I haven't slept, guys. Hourly resistance. Okay, so makes sense. Hourly resistance, we're below. Okay, and where is hourly bodies? Okay, it only takes like 2 candles to show me where there's a body and there's a body. So this could be a point of interest that I'm going to be watching right here. Yes, the big candle broke down, came back up. This one, 5 a.m., came all the way down to the low of the day down there. And it came right back up, but the volume kind of opened right there. So this is, I want to maybe use this level as a hourly support going forward, where the critical volume is. Okay, so I'm going to write right here hourly support, and maybe we'll find where we can kind of scalp. Okay, so hourly support, maybe we're going to consolidate in here. Maybe now between these white lines, it's red, green, came back up, and then they're pushing it back down. So maybe it's going to consolidate in here for a couple hours. What are we going to do today? Is it going to come back above here, maybe close, and then we're above 50% of this red candle, maybe retest this, and maybe it can come up, test out that daily point of interest, and or is it going to continue to maybe break down here, close below there, retest this, and then we're coming to take out the low of the day and maybe drop down further. Okay, so what we're also going to do is let's look to the left of the chart and see what type of trading was going on over here when we broke this hourly support. So there was one impulse break right over here, Tuesday, December 26th. That was Boxing Day, Wall Street, 9 a.m. And if we continue to push down, and maybe we break our low of the day today, where do we have some other hourly critical POIs? I'm thinking right here in this area, because I can see a lot of wicks in here. So I'm just going to place a white line here for reference if it ever gets down there. 322, 325, right around this area, okay? Right around there. Okay, so we're clearly consolidating right now. Red, green, red could come down right now. Let's go to our lower time. Let's just check out the RSI on the hourly. It's close to being at 30, so it's getting a little bit oversold on the hourly, but they could really like bleed it out if they wanted to and continue to drop it and test that low of the day. I'm going to go to the 5 minutes, guys. Now, the 5 minutes, and if we're scalping, this is kind of what we're looking at. There was this choppiness starting at around 445, red, green, red, and then they really dipped it down, and then that hit that low of the day, and then that green candle that came up. I bought this candle right before the call and kind of scaled out on there. But this is where we're trading right now. Now it's coming right back down. So like on my 5 minutes, see how close we are to that hourly resistance, and it's a lower high up there. So just for reference, red box to those bodies in that wick and bring it across. Okay, I know some traders are visual, and try to make it very visually appealing for everybody. Okay, and then look at how many impulse breaks we had. Impulse, go back up, impulse, go back up, impulse, go back up, impulse, go back up, impulse. So see all these wicks? Now when I'm looking for my green box, the white line is my point of interest, and then I put a box and capture all those wicks, right? And make it green, okay? Because that's where the buyers stepped in. And then bring it across. Okay, so I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. If it comes down in here, maybe we see buyers bring it right back up. Okay, this was just a big red candle that broke down. They gapped it up, came down, and then came right back up and closed above. So this to me looks like maybe a quick little liquidity grab to the low of the day right there. Okay, so we got to watch that. It broke this area and came back up. Now we're coming back in here. Okay, it came down. Now it might go back up. So maybe we're just going to bounce around in here for a little bit and maybe consolidate in here. This is a fantastic zone to scalp as well. Measure it from the green to the red box from up and down. It's approximately 25 pip zone. Okay, so if you're selling down, total could be 25 pips. If you're buying back up, total could be 25 pips. It might not come all the way to the top, but you maybe get 20 or 15 if you're scalping. Like right now, see those tweezer tops? I place a red line right here. And I could measure from green to that red line right there, and I just measure if I'm scalping from here to that red line. And that's approximately 13, 14, 15 pips. Right up to there. Okay, so that's if you really want to consolidate it and get it really tight. But what we'll do is we'll watch it inside here for a little bit. If we add some EMAs, 9 EMA is, where's the 9 EMA? Why is it not popping up on my chart? Oh, my EMAs are not working over here. Something is up with TradingView last couple of days. Don't have my EMAs. Oh, there they are. A little bit of a delay. Okay, there they are. The 9 EMAs, this green line, the purple is all the way up here, like by the daily resistance POI. Okay, so it's bearish. Okay, so we're below the 200. We're currently below the 9. No volume, kind of really closed above this area. We got a shooting star pushing down, and let's see if it breaks and maybe closes down here, and let's see if anything picks up. Okay, and continue going forward. What we're going to do is we're going to now watch US30. Okay, so it's almost 6:30 right now. Okay, so we're going to stay with US30 for like the next hour. till 7:30, and then 7:30 we'll switch over. We'll do a little analysis on gold, and then we'll watch gold going into COMEX. Can you guys hear me or no? Lisa, can you hear me? Yeah? Okay. Okay, guys, is anybody in any trades right now? Is anybody selling US30? Is anybody looking to buy US30? Ramon, you're in a gold sell. We'll get to gold. We'll get to gold. Okay. So this candle is going to close in 50 seconds. Again, let's see if it closes below this box. We'll flip it. We'll turn it red. And we're approaching that daily low, that purple line. Okay, so let's see if it comes down, picks up some liquidity, and comes back up, similar to this move over here. Or is this going to be like a bearish move, continuing to push down? Oh, sorry, Lisa. Yeah, thank you. Can I drop the chart? No worries. 1 second. Yeah, Lisa, remind me. Sometimes I forget things. Okay, guys, is Zoom chat. There's the link. Damon, thank you, bro. Appreciate you guys. If you guys can hit the likes and listen to Damon in YouTube, 150 viewers. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of the likes. It's huge, guys. Thank you, guys. Okay, so the red candle closed below. What I do is I don't change the size of that zone or the box. I just change the color. Because now the volume is below, so maybe this is going to act as resistance going forward if we do come up. And let's look in the book. We pushed below the VWAP. There's the big block in the market. It's kind of like where the low of the day is. So let's see if they come down and transact down in here at this big block here, 37,600. There's 76 bids on 76 bids in the book. It could come down there and maybe pick those buyers up. But let's see if these buyers pull the bids, and then they come down here. Then it will allow the offers to continue to push for a lower low and break the low of the day. Okay. So where we could consolidate now, and if we're just watching this, is the red box and the low of the day right here. So what I do is I kind of neutralize this area, I consolidate it, and we continue to watch what will happen with this leg right over here. Nerk, good explanation. Thank you, bro. Okay. Yeah, guys, we don't want to complicate. Just keep it very simple. Keep it informative. Okay. Is it going to perform a double bottom down here? Okay. Or will they grab some liquidity down at the low of the day? So a few things can happen here, guys. Maybe they come down, scoop up some liquidity, and then come back up, and then maybe do something like this and break it out of there. That could be one possible direction. Or it's just going to maybe continue to close down here, and then when it comes for the retest, they continue to drop it down and take out that hourly support that we found in the looking to the left of the chart. Okay, so I'm not in a trade right now. I'm just continuing to watch what's going on. Looking at the time, 6:30. So let's take a look at our 30-minute candles. Okay, so just looking at the 30s. Look at the 30s. Like, look at how it's been selling, aggressive selling. Lower lows, lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs. Lower low. Our 30 minutes are getting a little bit oversold. Okay, so they're getting oversold. So maybe we might get some buyers stepping in right below this low of the day. Okay, and okay, see the big transaction right there. So they broke that 37,600. Now, lots of time left on this candle, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So let's see if they scoop some liquidity and come back up, or if it's going to continue to push down maybe to that hourly support white line. Okay, did you see that big transaction? Like, you remember there was 67 bids right here at 37,600. Did you see how that big red bubble just took it out, kind of like engulfed it? And now let's see what will happen. Now that took out that low of the day. Okay, so this is where we gotta Just watch what's going on here. Okay, see that big drop right there. Okay, that was like a redistribution of sell side liquidity. That big drop. Do you see how it was like at negative 100 and then it just dropped to like negative 250, negative 300? That was just a release, a redistribution of all that sell side liquidity. But let's see if a buyer steps in and then they start asking to trade up here. Okay, that's the wick of the candle. So it came down, it broke the low of the day, and now it's coming, could come right back up. 60 seconds to go on it, so we still have a lot of time. Sammy, welcome, brother. Juma Mubarak, welcome, bro. Happy New Year to you and your family. Okay, and I'm just looking at my spreads. I have a 150 point spread, so that's 1.5 pip spread on US30 currently in the market for myself. So if I'm looking to trade, I have a 1.5 pip spread on US30 right now. Hello from India. Welcome, India. Welcome. Narek, where am I from? We're from Ontario, Canada, close to Toronto. Robert, no, I'm not using HankoTrade today. I'm using Fusion Markets. Okay, we close near the low. Let's see if they continue red, maybe down to this hourly white line. Maybe I'll look for some buyers to step in here. Let me get rid of these arrows. Okay, so just was showing you direction, but I don't want this to, I want you guys to see the chart. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom a little bit so we can really watch what's going on here. Okay, so you see the level? Okay, our purple line was the low of the day. You see how conveniently it's like 50% of the red candle are the low of the day. So the volume dropped and that's about half of it. So let's see if the buyers come back up and maybe if they can close it above that purple line, or if it comes up and then the sellers reject it back down. And then maybe if it comes down, maybe it will tap into that hourly support right there. Okay, so this is a very serious level. This is the low of the day that they just broke. So we'll see, are the buyers going to step in or the sellers going to continue to push this down? If you're in a sell, like if you're sold, I would advise you to use like a trailing stop loss coming down because this is a really nice sell move. Okay, so it came up green. They rejected it. Look at it. It's trying to take out the previous candle's low. And if it does, it could drop. Let's see if it will drop down to that white line. But I'm just going to place a red line at that low and we'll watch. Maybe it's going to be tweezer bottoms. They're holding it right now. Okay, so see how they're holding it right there. So that's a tweezer bottom low, equal low. It came down, did not even break that previous low. So they're holding it right there. Currently, they're holding it. Eric, thank you. All the way from Botswana. Thank you, bro. Thank you for joining. Botswana in the house. Thank you. Shabazz, assalamu alaikum. Welcome, bro. Juma Mubarak. Okay. Continuing to sell. Okay. So see our buyers got trapped right there. Okay. So we got some buyers that are trapped. Maybe they're going to continue to push it down. I don't see a big block yet, like a big heat coming in of buyers. So this might continue to push down, sell, maybe down to that white line. I want to see if it will hold like this hourly white line. Kels, welcome, bro. Happy Friday to you. Top trader, all the way from Switzerland. Welcome, Zurich. I love Switzerland. I visited there quite a bit. Very nice. Penchel, gold, 1 hour tweezer bottom. Thank you for that information. Guys, if you're trading gold, if you're looking at gold, gold has a 1 hour tweezer bottom. We'll get to gold, guys. We'll get to gold. Kind of want to just watch US30 until about 7:30, and then we'll get gold, and we'll watch gold right through COMEX till 9 a.m., and then we'll do dual charts side by side going into Wall Street. We're going to do something a little different today. 4-hour session, okay? I might have to go halfway for a refill of coffee. I got some coffee, but I might need to grab a refill. Najib, welcome. All the way from Palestine. Welcome, bro. Peter, yeah, at 6 a.m. we started. But you just, don't worry. All we did was the top down. We're just watching right here how it's developing. Okay, so came down, coming back up green. Okay, as you can see, it's coming back up. It's all good, Annalie. If you guys want to talk about gold, you guys talk about gold. No worries. You guys can chit chat about gold. It won't affect me. I'm watching US30. But if you guys want to chit chat about gold, share ideas, no issues. Okay, so we got a nice big candle. It's coming back up to the purple. Look at how it closed. Okay, no wick, ignited candle. Let's see if we just see a little bit of a pullback. Okay, to 50% of the green body. Okay, so what I do is that red line. Okay, so see how it's red. See if it pulls back to that red line. It may be a higher low. This could be like an impulse breakout because there's no wick. Look at the tweezer high wicks exactly right at the purple line, which was our previous low of the day. So it could be resistance right now. So now it's coming down red to the halfway 50% point of that bullish candle. So let's see if we can grab a wick in here. If we can't, then it's going to come down a little further, maybe 3/4 down of the bullish candle, and then we'll see if it catches a wick at right there. Okay, so it caught a wick. Let's see it now, but there's still a red body. So the buyers have to push up to flip this candle, and then if they do, maybe that might be a nice little quick little scalp buy to take it back up to these two bodies. And then I'm looking 346 to 356. That's a 10 pip move just to the bodies. Okay, and then maybe 20 up to the bigger red box. Okay, so we got a wick, came down. Buyers are asking to trade up here. Get ready, guys. That's a pop. I'm gonna buy. I'm just gonna get in a buy quickly right here. Yep. Oh shit. Bought that move right there. Let's see if we can take it up to the red box, maybe up to the VWAP if we can just come and transact up here. Okay, depending where you want to place your stop loss. If you're really tight, you can go below its own wick. I'm gonna go below this structure right here. I'm gonna buy, guys. Sorry, it was quick. And then it might perform a double bottom. Okay, so it came down, back up. They rejected that. Could come back down. I'm giving it a little room if it comes back down to maybe pick up some more bids in here, and then maybe come up with that next leg up if it can. If it continues to sell down for a lower low, then I know I kind of have a tight stop, but still want to protect. I don't want it to really drop down. Okay, and I'm just going to mark on Bookmap our low, the previous low right here, where it came down, and that's kind of this low right here, that wick right there. I'm just going to put the red line down to there, that wick. Okay, so the candle's a spin top. It impulsively broke out, came back down, coming back up. Again, I would like to see if the volume can kind of stay near the high up here, but we'll see if it can come down. Maybe I'm gonna let it breathe. I'm gonna bring my stop loss down below this previous low, and maybe give it a little more room to breathe. I got stopped out of a couple trades because it was too tight, so I'm just putting it below the new low of the day. And we have a new 15-minute candle opening up in a minute. So let's take a look at the quick 15s. Okay, so 15 is a bearish candle that came all the way down coming up. That's why this critical close near this purple line could dictate how we're going to move in the next 15 minutes. Can the buyers bring it up and close it above there? It's going to be important. If the sellers continue to hold that red volume below that purple line, then maybe we'll continue to push down. But we've got a pretty good size wick on the rejection. So let's see how this develops. Okay, so we're coming up back up bullish. 20 seconds to go. Spin top. Look at where the volume is. It's like right at that purple line. So that's our critical line. So let's get some maybe positive volume to close above there. And it's a new 15-minute candle as well. Not just a 5, but the 645 candle. Okay, so here's the close. Got some little bit of body on it, green body. We got to give the benefit of the doubt to the buyers on that close. So they gap it down, ignited red. Let's see if we can pick up a quick wick and then try to come back up. But it's an ignited bar, so we have to flip that green. We've got to ask to trade up there, like right up here, perfect. If they can ask to trade up here at 610 and maybe pull those 14 offers out, then maybe we can start to drive, maybe fill the wick a little bit and start to pop up into this area. And then you see this kind of gap where the wick and the body is. This is where I draw a green box right here. See that bottom wick and the green box? That's my 5-minute kind of like fair value gap. If it comes down back into here, I'd like to see buyers step in this green box. So my stop loss is below, but that's where if it does pull back, that's where I'm looking for the buyers to step in the green box and then take it back up. And then you see right there how that 575, there's 79 bids. That's in this green box right there. Okay, does that make sense, guys? The previous low was right there, and then there's still that little bit of body that hasn't been transacted. Okay, so that's where I stretch that green box across, and when you look on Bookmap, there's that heat sitting in there waiting, pending to transact. Okay. I'd like to see if we can at least come up to this VWAP right up here. See the heat too up here? There's lots of liquidity that the buyers could maybe come and transact in here. Okay, so let's see, we're moving up. Let's see if we can fill to the prior wick and push out. Let's go. Here we go. We're testing the previous high. Yep. We gotta, yeah, there's the move. Okay, so let's drive with this thing. Okay, so we got a higher low, we got a new higher high. But anytime you kind of make some new highs, we're gonna find some resistance and they're gonna push it down. But what we got to do is we got to start picking up our bids and develop this depth of market, which is looking good. Okay, so it's developing. And remember, this was the new 15-minute candle. Okay, so 15. I want to see if it can come up to 355 up here. There is the push. Beautiful. Okay, so 355 body to body right there. Okay, so but there we go. Okay, so yes. Okay, 10 pips now, but let's see if we can get it to go to the red box up there. That would be a nice grab. But guys, please manage the trades. I went to 2 break evens to show you guys how to do those break evens on our New York session, and they got me stopped out. But like right now, again, I'm gonna go to the green box now, reduce my risk. Okay, so I put my stop loss up. I'm bringing my stop loss up. Okay, not from down there. I'm reducing my risk now. Where can this close? So I'm gonna draw a red line right here. Okay, this is going to be a critical 5-minute area. That's where it was support, resistance. Can we close above that red line and continue push? We got rejected right at that 9 EMA. It could come down red and come back down. Okay, so guys, that's we got to continue to watch this. That was about 10, 11 pips, but let's see if it can continue to push. But we haven't really pulled back yet. Oh, that's a nasty wick, okay? But we still maybe pick up some bids. It's coming down. It's going to make some highs, come back down. Where will the volume close? Okay, here's the close. Again, we're below that red line. I gapped it up green. It's probably going to come down red. The size of the wick does matter. So we have a long upper wick. It's not like a short wick. So it's going to take a lot of momentum for the buyers to get it back up there. But what we got to do is maybe retest the actual breakout area. But if you wanted like 10 pips, that was a 10 pip scalp. Okay. If you just want to pip and dip out of there. Joel, you got a sneaky 10 pip? Yeah, it's those quick little 10 pip grabs. But let's see if something kind of develops here. I want to see maybe if it will pull back into the green box and get that big injection. But even here, okay, so this is also the retest area right here. That's also a green zone. If we stay above here, we could still maybe flag, maybe we consolidate, and maybe it continues to break out. It's going to be a tug of war now. We're getting close to that VWAP. It's coming up. Okay, here we go. We're going to test again that red line. There's a nice push. But let's see if we can. But remember the size of the wick. We got. It's not. Oh yes, there we go. Okay, let's push. Let's squeeze some shorts. And that's a target up there. That's about 15 pips up to here. Okay, again, if you want to grab some pips, it's up to you guys. I'm holding this thing. Okay, so we got to watch the VWAP right up here. This area. Okay, so we got higher low, higher low, higher low. We got a higher high. Okay, so it is trending up, these current 4-5 minute candles. But I would really like to see green volume close above this red line. Okay, doesn't do us any good if we keep getting rejected and they keep closing the volume below that red line. Then like a bearish bar will open up and come back down to actually retest this green box here, or the bigger green box here. So I want to get that green volume to close above there, and it's getting rejected. Okay, so we got a lot of rejections, and these are long rejections. Okay, 90 seconds to go. And close to 7 a.m., 6 more minutes, we're going to be a new hourly candle. Okay, so we can take a peek also at the hourly candle. So we're buying the wick of this hourly candle. So it's still really, really red, but we're trying to maybe just retrace a little bit. That's why I want to see if this hourly candle, if it can close above that critical 355, maybe we'll push at 7 a.m. Okay, but this close above 355. Are you guys holding? Did some of you guys scale out? Some of you guys, are you guys at break even? How did you guys manage this trade? Got a break even, pip and dip, Ramon? Yeah, holding Dominique. We're trying, but a lot of resistance up there. Okay, so here's the close. We didn't get our green volume up there. They rejected it. Okay, we got another ignited bar open. That's good for buyers. Ignited, but we got long wicks. You know, when it's short, then it really pops. But let's see if they continue to drive this. We're getting close. 5 more minutes. The close of this candle is going to represent the open close of the hourly. So this is a really, really critical candle, guys. This one, 655. It's bullish ignited. That's what we want. But these wicks are long. It's got a long distance to fill those things. Might get exhausted and they push it down. But still, can we get green volume to close above this red line? That might dictate the momentum in the next hour. Lack of volume. See, like the volume, really, really like dry volume. Okay, maybe 7 a.m. will give us that green volume we need, but the close, I can't stress enough how important it is that we close above here. That will change the entire algorithm of the depth of market. Okay, so we're pushing back up again. I just want to see if it will transact and flip this VWAP. There we go. Nice big bullish candle again coming back up. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can take out this high now and with momentum go into the next hour or close strong on this bar. This is a beautiful Marabuzzo bar. Like this is an ignited open and we're ignited right up. It's just these long wicks. But we gotta continue to pump with this. Like they gotta keep bidding up here. But remember what I said, guys. Closing above this red line, this 355. Very, very, very important. And also to create a new higher high and transact in this big red box. We still haven't had a real like pullback, so still looking good. There we go. Come on, push. There we go. Let's go. Break the high. We don't want those tweezer tops. Come on, break it. Those are those nasty tweezer tops. There's the break. Okay, new higher high. 2 minutes to go, but that's a 15 pip haul, 16 up there. If you can break a little more up to that hourly resistance, that's 21 pips up there. Then I'll go to a break even. I can go to a break even right now. I'm gonna go to a BE right now. Break even time for me going into 7 a.m. Okay, so break even for me now. No risk, in profit. There we go. Okay, so just to make it clear, everyone, I'm in break even now. Okay, in profit, in break even. There we go. And then remember what I said, that red line. So this green box, what I do is I kind of bring it up to the red line, and then I find some price action. I want to maybe to that wick right over there. I want to see if any pullbacks at 7 a.m. can hold this zone. Okay, and guys, it's up to you whether you want to scale out and take some profit. Normally I pip and dip, but you know, I'm trying to trade a little bit different with you guys on YouTube and Zoom. You know, I can hold trades too. Here we go. Beautiful. Look at this candle. Oh, it doesn't get better than that, guys. Like, that's a full body candle. Wow. Here we go. 21. Let's go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's going to close in 30 seconds. It doesn't get any better than that, guys. Like, that's a fat candle. Hourly, excuse me, the white line, we tapped into it, okay? So you see how we're coming up to the hourly resistance right at the hour. Like, it doesn't get any more technical than that. It doesn't. Close 50%. Nice, Bradley. Oh, okay. Short wick, gap, ignited bar. Flip this red box green quickly. Let's go. We're going to make this maybe a demand pool. Oh, we got the wick. There we go. We might get a little squeeze here. Trailing stop loss, guys, if you can. Bring your trailing stop loss. Like, secure 15 pips of this move. And let's see if we continue. Drive 30 pips up to trade into this liquidity right here. That's the open we want on the hour. Okay. Yes, Josh, thank you, bro. If anyone took the trade, guys, hit the like button. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Guys, I'm gonna oh shit. This is a nice one. Right there. 26, 27. Don't get too greedy, guys. Make sure you secure a little bit up there too. Okay? But we might flip this depth of market over here. But there's going to be maybe a pull down. It's the hourly. So secure some profit, guys. We got a W on this one. Excellent, guys. Like the continuation into 7 o'clock. Oh, this thing was just beautiful. Miss Jones is good to us today. Depth of market, guys. Depth of market. We're building the depth of market. Okay, 20 bids in the block. Perfect. Guys, 30 pips. 30. Okay, I'm closing a portion of my trade up here. I'm gonna take 30 pips up here. I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'm out, guys. I grabbed 27 total on that one. Okay, so just like that, guys. Nice, easy. We let it bleed out. Caught that little move. And now 19 pips. Very happy. Congratulations. That's awesome. Good job. Guys, wow, 300 plus viewers on YouTube. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. If you guys grab some pips on this, hit the likes. This is amazing, guys. If we can get up to 500 viewers, that's going to be amazing. Thank you. How much did I make, Narek? Enough to buy lots of pancakes and with real Canadian maple syrup on top. Ronnie's going to eat a lot of pancakes for breakfast with that trade. Steak and lobster for breakfast. Steak, lobster with dessert pancakes. Okay, guys, congrats. Okay, if you guys now manage it. Okay, so number one, you should be at a break even. Okay, number one, I walked you through how to go to the break even. If you want to still have a trailing stop loss, maybe you want to trail it behind 15-20 pips, that's guaranteed. And or close the trade, close maybe partials 80%, 70%, leave the rest running. That's up to you guys. You got to learn how to manage your own accounts. Okay, everybody trades different, but don't get too greedy up here, because this, remember, it's still like, look at the overall trend. It's pushing down, pull back, pushing down. This might be another leg coming up, and they could very well push this down. So don't don't leave too much on the table here. Okay, any questions on that trade? Any questions, guys? Did you guys know like why I was thinking buy side on that? Or was it explained pretty good on the Sir Ken? Perfect. Okay, so remember those tweezer top highs right up there, that 383 where we had that red line? If we fill up there, that's a 35 pip fill and could fill this entire zone. Wow. Okay, so they really rejected it up there. Okay, so we got the buyers trapped up there and maybe pull it back down. But if it pulls back and it's still above the VWAP, could develop the depth of market and continue to push this thing up. But okay, and then the consolidation now. Bring your neutral zone, the red line where the resistance is, and maybe to that kind of green box right there. Maybe if it can flag in here and still hold above here, maybe it could just flag and continue to break out of here. Maybe this is going to be an inverse head and shoulder today. Look at it. Look how it's developing. This entire zone is like a left shoulder. Maybe that's that V bottom that we just caught, that buy, that could be the inverted head. And then if it trades kind of in here a little bit, maybe dips down into here, maybe it starts to do something like this and break out above here. Okay, that's just speculation. Will it do that? I don't know. That's for us to figure out. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this now, the buy, because I'm out of it. Okay, so just again, clean up the charts, get rid of some red lines. So this is where, if I'm out of a trade, I tidy up the chart, and then we get ready for something else. How did you guys feel in that trade? Were you guys like nervous? Were you guys okay? Like that comes down to your risk. Okay. If you were nervous, then you're probably risking a little bit too much. When you take a trade, you should know. Like when I took the trade, I put my stop loss below there, but then I increased my stop loss a little bit more. I put it down below the low. And I knew how much to risk on that trade where it was not going to destroy me. I had a buy right before the call started, alone, right before the call started. So I took a buy, this one right here, this candle right there. So I was already up for the day, but my stop loss was just below the low, and I didn't really risk too much. And I wasn't nervous in the trade. I still let it develop, even though those wicks were big. They were big, but look at how it was developing from the bottom. The nice higher low, the higher low, that big gap up with that big, nice ignited bullish candle, and then the continuation with low wick, and then 7 a.m. the pop. So right now it's pulling back. Naturally, it's going to pull back a little bit. And then trading gets easier when you start to go into profit, 10, 15, 20 pips, and then go to a break even. That reduces anxiety, it reduces the stress in the trade. Then you're more relaxed. Anytime I take a trade and then I can get in profit and go to a break even, I'm good. Worst case scenario is it's a break even. You can still continue to move forward. You didn't lose any money. Yeah, it sucks. You gave away a little bit of profit, but in order to allow a trade to breathe and develop, you might have to do that a little bit. Rob, yep, I consider, maybe just me personally, Rob, I consider break-evens a positive, A lot of traders consider break-evens as negative. I don't. It's a positive trade. You took it, you got into profit, you went to break-even, it didn't work out, came and hit your break-even, it's okay. You can continue to look for another trade. Okay, so guys, this is why I scale out, like I told you up there. I don't get too greedy, okay? If you get greedy, it could come right back down, and then you give away 10, 15 pips. That's why. You got to respect the overall trend. I told you it's lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right there, another lower high, and then lower low. Again, it pulled up nice green, but then they're bringing it right back down. Okay, so let's see if it will test our green box. Remember this 355 area that I kept talking about? We need it to close above it. Now it could be actually retesting 355. We'll see if it rotates back up. This green box, I got to make it red because now we're below it. Okay, and then I just continue to follow the volume. Maybe it's going to consolidate down here. Okay, so it's 7:10 right now. What we're going to do is stay with US30 for another 20 minutes till 7:30. Then 7:30, we're going to do a top-down analysis on gold because we're going to get ready for COMEX. And then we'll come back side by side to gold and US30 for Wall Street, guys. Yes, Agent Smith Bradley, I agree with you 100%. When you're counter trading, everyone, look for 10, 20 pips, pip and dip, not 100. Yep, that's countering moves. That's great explanation. When you're countering, you can't expect to get the whole farm, okay? You get in and out. That's when you pip and dip, if you're counter trading an overall trend of the market. And then you want to go longer with the actual trend of the market. Those are the ones that you want to hold a little longer. Okay, so good win to start off the call, guys. Congratulations to everyone if you banked on that. Hit the thumbs up if you actually took the trade, or if you just if you weren't trading, did the analysis help you understand why we took it and like holding it and things like that. Good job. Lady Stone, good job. Promello, good job. Trev Beats, my man, welcome. Thank you for joining, bro. Okay, so see the green bar coming right back up. So it dipped down, okay, but look at it's getting bid right back up. They're asking to trade up here. If this thing closes 3 more minutes above our hourly white line, that could start to develop as support, and then we flip the red box green again, and we could be driving. You know that inverted head and shoulder pattern, what I was just telling you guys about? That could come to fruition and could continue to build. Susan, welcome. Good morning. Happy Friday. Okay, wow. Nice big bullish candle. Is anyone still holding the buy? Okay, it helps for me to know, and then like with analysis. Is anyone trying to short the move? Are you guys still holding? You're out. BE, Peter? Oh, nice. Guys, if you have time, if I can give a suggestion, okay, if you have time, if you have time, don't close the entire trade. If you have time, close partials. Like close 80%, 70%, like, or 75%, and then leave the remaining 20%, 25, 10%, whatever it is, leave that running. And that could be your runner. That could give you additional information as to where it's going and things like that. If you have time, okay, sometimes when you're scalping 1 minute candles, 2 minute candles, 3 minutes, you might not have enough time to go to take 80%, go to a break even. But if you do have time, try if you can and learn how to do that. Because if you can leave runners a little bit, 10, 20, 30% runner, sometimes those runners can continue to bank some nice pips, and a scalp with a runner can turn, instead of like 20, 30 pips, it can turn into 50, 70, 100, 150, 200. Like if it continues, maybe the market flips and it's bullish, and then this thing starts driving, your little runner can grow your account still. And it keeps your confidence, so your psychology is good when you have runners continue to go in profit. Okay, so let's follow this into the close. 30 seconds to go again. So see that consolidated zone that we had right here in Bookmap. Okay, so I'm just going to stretch this across, and then we see how the depth of market is developing. So remember where this whole thing started, down all the way down in here. We came almost negative 100 again to the highs, and they trapped those buyers up there. That's the wick. But the market picked up all the liquidity and continued to come up. Wow, 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 wow. Closing near the high. Okay, any pullbacks, red to green, flip red to green. Again, 50% if it comes down will be right down here, but hopefully maybe it's a higher low. Perfect. Now all it has to do is just pop here and take out those two tweezer tops. If it can, we could be driving up to our next hourly resistance, that 37,400, and there's that red box that we previously hit right over here at 6 a.m. when we started the call. Right 550. When I was sending the Zoom link to you guys, I bought this candle at 555 and scaled out halfway into that green one. But we're coming all the way right back up. So this could be like developing as a nice inverted head and shoulder pattern, like right here. If I bring this, see all the consolidation, the red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, we're right back in there. But this is what I mean by this inverted shoulder, like right here. Left shoulder, V recovery, the head, the inverted head, that's the one we bought. And now it's right back in the consolidation. If we get it, this could continue to maybe push up here. That would be something. Okay, and remember the new hourly candle. Okay, so look at the hourly candles now. Look at the hourly candles barcoding. So we bought, remember what we did? We bought the wick, like of the 6 o'clock candle closing right here, and then at 7 o'clock it pulled back and then continued to push up. So look at it, red, green, red, green. You know the consolidation, the inverted head and shoulder pattern. This is where we could have that hourly break and then come up to here. Okay. But look at it, red, green, red, green. It looks like a double bottom. It came down, back up, came down, and back up. We just need to get that volume to close above here and maybe break out. Thank you, Josh. Good morning, man. Okay, and then later on, like if it does sell off, like come back down, if it closes like below here and retest this, I could look for maybe a potential sell back down to the purple line, and then maybe back down to that green box. If it starts to sell off, but I'm still bullish now. with this move, but just in case it comes down, maybe it might continue to push down in here. But right now, short term, it's bullish. We broke the low of the day. That purple line came down, picked up that liquidity, started to buy in here, and since there, higher highs, pullback, higher low, and maybe continuing to break out of here. Okay, and then just go over Forex Factory quickly. If you're just joining the call, this is the news we'll be looking at 8:30, coming up very, very soon. Our average hourly earnings month over month, non-farm employment change, and our unemployment rate in the US. Big, big, big folders coming up. Yep, Gabriel, we're going to check gold in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. At start 7:30, we're going to do a top down on gold, and then we're going to watch gold go into COMEX, and then with all that 8:30 news, and then we'll go side by side at 9 with US30 and gold, and then we'll watch Wall Street. Next, isn't it better to look for a sell on this bearish day? It's clearly repeating lower highs, lower lows. Yep, but right now it's bullish. They could be squeezing the short sellers, so you really got to just watch up here. If we look again at the daily candle, okay, remember we did the top down on the daily, guys. Okay, so what do we got going on the daily? Okay, so we hit that hourly low. We're buying. If you're still holding the buy, you're buying the daily candle, the wick right now. So key areas are this 37,400, the white hourly line, and then the big one is right here for me, 37,425. But it is still a big red body, so you're absolutely correct. It could just be pulling back up, and then this sell side volume could continue to push back down. So you're correct, but right now, short term, it is pushing a little bit bullish right now. Okay, but we still have to respect. That's why I have a big red box up here. If it does come up here, it could come up and then get rejected and go back down. But when we're looking at it, every time it comes down, it's back with higher low, big bullish body candle. So short term, it is recovering off the bottom, the low of the day. It's bullish right now, but overall, yes, we do have to respect that sellers are in control of the daily candle, higher time frame. For US30 to touch that 200, Joel, oh, that would be something. Yeah, there's our 200, the purple line up there at 37,450. Yeah, that would be a big move. That's only 70 pips away. But yeah, if it gets up there, that would be something nice. I hope so, Trev. The big players are going to get involved in Bitcoin in March. I hope so. I've been accumulating for a long time, Trev. Hopefully that thing pops. I've been telling all my friends and family Bitcoin in 2010. Everyone thought I was crazy. I believe in that technology, and I still stand by it. Okay, so they gapped it up, red ignited bar coming back down. If it continues to hold our white line hourly support in this green box, it's still semi-bullish. The volume is currently above the VWAP. The depth of market has a lot of bids down if it breaks below it. but we'll see some volatility come in the next 6-7 minutes at 7:30. Bernard, welcome all the way from Kenya. Thank you for joining, man. We appreciate you. Guys, this is awesome. If you guys can help hit the likes buttons, we can reach traders around the world. Like, this is amazing. Everybody share where you're from. We're from London, Ontario, Canada. Where's everybody from? Everybody in Zoom and YouTube, where are you guys all from? UK. A lot of traders from UK. Okay, I'm London. You guys are London. London to London. Everywhere, guys. Wow. Holy, you see how like global everybody is. Wow, all every walk of earth, everybody here. Amazing. Beautiful, guys. I love it. It's nice to see people from all around the world all here for one common goal is to learn how to trade. It's amazing, guys. So just want to say for you guys putting in the work and learning, I wish you guys the best in 2024. I know you guys are going to do good things, okay? But if you can listen to me, any advice I can give you guys is you gotta trade smart. You gotta trade with proper risk management. Remember, this is a long game. Trading is a long game. It's not get rich quick. That's all lies, okay? It's a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of nights where you're not sleeping, you're like I haven't slept all night, guys. I have not slept all night, and coming in the markets tired, like we've all been there. And you gotta recover from your losses mentally. Like it's a lot to be a trader. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through. But just learn from our mistakes. Learn from our mistakes. Okay? I'm telling you, it's a long game. You got to be in this for the long haul because you have to learn about yourself and you got to learn the markets. Once you learn those things, then it's good. You'll be good. But the psychology is everything. And guys, please journal and review your trades. Okay, some of you guys are still not journaling and you're still struggling. I'm telling you the honest truth, guys. I cannot be any more transparent. If you guys are not taking your journaling serious, your results will not be good. You have to, okay? You got to go back and review trades that you took that maybe didn't work out. Why did they not work out? For example, let's say like this setup right here. Let's say you bought up here, okay? You maybe bought up there and then it came down bearish. But then you got to go back and review. Why were you buying up here? You were at the hourly resistance. The trend is coming down lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then this was a nice play and you bought the high with no confirmation of volume closing above, and then you can learn and you can fix it. If you don't journal, you're not going to learn from your mistakes, and then you're probably going to repeat the same mistakes over and over and over, and you're just going to incur more and more losses. So just take the time, guys. Some days you might even have to take a day off of trading from the markets, like a midweek. Maybe trade Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Take a day off from trading, but Wednesday is your homework day. Go review, take a break, and then continue trading Thursday, Friday, and then come the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, maybe review a couple trades that you took. And if you're doing good, the profitable trades, start to learn what was the setup, what did you do, how did you and then start to get more consistent, and then you're going to be a 60, 70, 80, 90% trader with proper risk management, and then the rest is history. Lee, I agree 100%. You can't fix your mistakes if you don't know your mistakes. Yeah, a lot of traders are their ego, like their ego gets the best of them and they don't want to admit that, they made a mistake. And then they blame the market. We're quick to blame the market. Well, when we take a loss, we say, the market makers, oh, it's the market or this or that. No, it's actually us. The market makers didn't tell you to buy or sell. The markets are going to move up, down, and sideways. There's going to be manipulation all day of the week, every time, no matter what security you trade. That we can't get around. That's always going to happen when you're trading the markets. But we got to own up to our mistakes and learn from them and move forward. Ego is the Enemy is a good book to read. Ali, I've never heard of it, but I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Okay, guys. So we're gonna move now. 7:30. Okay, so we watched US30 from 6 to 7:30, 90 minutes. We bought down here. It was a 30 pip move before that pullback. Now it's continuing to run. Maybe 40, 50 pips, guys. If you left a little bit of a runner. Some of you guys is anybody still holding the entire trade? Anybody still holding the entire move? If you are, wow, like that's awesome. Wow, Peter, you got it? Yeah. Lee, 20% for me. That's still good. It's still good. It's all good. Okay, but right here, if you're going to follow, okay, because I'm going to move over to gold, but if you guys are still in US30, remember what I said, this hourly resistance, 37,398, 37,400, that psychological level. Watch this area, okay? If we can maybe get some volume to penetrate through here, we could be aiming that daily resistance at 37,425. Like, look at the depth of the market. It's still pushing up. The offers are getting pulled. Okay, so almost 400 viewers. Thank you, guys. We're gonna move to gold. If everyone can just take a minute, really quickly, and hit the like button, we really do appreciate this, guys. Thank you. And then maybe we can get some more traders around the world joining us. Amazing, guys. Over 200 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is it's 7:30. We're going to move over to gold now. Top-down analysis on gold. And just please, guys, if you're in US30, continue to watch it. I'm just going to, we'll come back and revisit this in a little bit. But for now, we're going to move to gold now, okay? So congrats to those that took the trade. Grab some pips and let's move forward. Okay, so we're going to move to gold now. So number one, when we go to gold, we're going to also change Bookmap. 1 second. Okay, so gold. How many of you guys love gold? Gold. Look how gold is moving. Okay, so a little bit of a double bottom, came back up. There's our neckline, came double bottom, came back up, couldn't break, and then pushing right back down. Okay, so gold is developing something right now. Okay, and we're also going to switch the Bookmap. We're going to go to gold, and we'll follow gold over here. So I'm just going to go to the 15-minute increments, 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:30. We're trading right at the VWAP, the volume weighted average price, around 2045. You can see that the numbers are different. This is 2045.46. This is futures. We're around 2039, 2040 CFDs. Okay, so the numbers will not match up, but we're going to do exactly like what we did with US30. We'll watch if they're grabbing the bids, the offers, and right now currently cumulative volume delta is negative 385 for gold, so it is a lot of sell side liquidity is absorbing the buyers and maybe going to redistribute it during 8:30. We'll see, but if it continues to build, maybe we break out bullish and we're starting to move up to 2043, 42 up in here. Okay, so I'm not just going to sit on the 5 minutes like we normally do. Let's go to the daily and let's go through the analysis. So some of you guys already have your charts done and some of you guys are here to learn, but let's do this together. Okay. Okay, so quickly on the daily. If you guys trade gold, I hope you guys are aware that this was the all-time high of gold. This was an engineered move from Friday, December the 1st. Next day, the next week, like this was a Friday, then they gapped it up Sunday evening and they took out all-time high, all those pending orders. What is our all-time high? 2,150 is our all-time high. So just to place like a red box up there, will gold ever come back up to the all-time high? It very well could. When? I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you guys. But we have to put that red box and move it into the future. We don't know when it will come up, but when it ever does, that could be a big area where there's a lot of sellers in the market pending up there, or it could break for new all-time highs. Also over here, this zone where there was where the open and where the close and the open, this big red bar, the body closed below all that, and that's what drove it back down. Okay, so this area right over here, like this area as well, this is resistance going forward. Have we closed above here? No. So there was a couple impulse moves, but then it came back down and closed below. They tested it here again and pushed back down. Tuesday this week they came up and they pushed it back down. So it's bearish right now. Overall bullish. Here was our big pivot right here at 1980. That's where the market held right there, green. So bring this box across and make that green. So we're just getting our bigger zones to get started. Okay, so this is now how we're looking. Now let's dial in on the last few daily candles. Okay, so this is another area where the market pivoted. We had this big green candle. This was FOMC, Wednesday, December 13. Okay, so it came down here and we had FOMC. This was with Powell speaking about the pause in the interest rates, and gold was really nice and bullish. And then the pullback held right here, 2015. So another green box that I put is just to those bodies and those two little wicks and stretch it across. And maybe this one might get, it's pending, but it's more active than this one down here. Okay, so we might come down bearish to 2020 and then maybe it comes back up. If we break and close below here, look at how it could just come all the way right back down. So right now, the last few days, Wednesday, we like everything came up, back down, came up, back down. So you got a lower high, lower high, lower high, and new lower lows. Wednesday it came up, pushed back down, low. That's our weekly low. Okay, 2031 is our weekly low. We're not too far away from it. We're at 2040, $10 move. That's 100 pips away. That's our weekly low. Then it came back up, and then yesterday, Thursday, was a pretty choppy day. Came down red, higher low, come back up, trade into 50% of the red body candle, and then push back down, close with a little bit of green volume. And then today, let's follow today's move. So what did we do? We closed up here. Was there any gaps in the market? No. They had a side-by-side open at 2043.50, and then it was bullish. It opened and it was green, 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 and it came to the high of the day. So again, guys, let's go through the motions. I use purple line for the high of the day. Do you guys want me to write high of the day, low of the day, and hourly support and POIs? Do you want me to do that? Like, does that help? Be honest, guys. Does it help, or do you guys get the flow of what we're doing? Okay, if it helps one person, Gabriel, if it helps one person, I do my job. You know, that's as long as it helps one person, we got to do it. Okay, we don't leave nobody behind. So the purple is high of the day. Okay, so that's pretty simple, right? Everybody should know that. We opened, it came up green, 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 and we stopped right there. And that's where the big seller on gold said, we're not going any higher, we're going to push it down. So they pushed it down, and it's a lower high from yesterday. You can see right there. And it's a lower high from Wednesday, and it's a lower high from Tuesday, and it's a lower high from last week, Thursday. So from the top, the sellers are pushing it down, okay? But we also have, when it came down, it's going back up. Yesterday it came down and went back up. Today, when it got rejected, it came all the way back to where it opened, okay? So when we're talking about critical levels or POIs, there's a close and an open on a daily. So right over here, I'm going to place a yellow line right here. That's, to me, that's important. Some traders will say, Ron, it's not in it, but for a scalper, that's very, very important, because this is where the market closed yesterday and where the market opened today. And then, so the volume is below. So again, what do I call this yellow line? This is going to be my daily, because we're on the daily time frame. Resistance, because the volume is below. So this is like a ceiling above us. So the daily resistance, POI, point of interest, is some of you guys use that. So again, we're going to put emphasis on this area if the volume comes up here. And what happened? It was bearish, 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 bearish. It came all the way down. That's our low of the day. 2,037 is our low of the day. So for the low of the day, I go purple again. Purple line, low of the day, right here. So this is our entire range today, low of the day. But things will start to open up when we get into COMEX and that 8:30 news. Okay, so we came down and back up. It's a higher low from yesterday, not by a lot, by 10 pips, but it's still a higher low. And then it's a higher low from the previous day. So it's coming down from the top, it's going up from the bottom. We might consolidate. Look at the candles. Yesterday was kind of like an indecision bar. And then if we continue to come down red, back down to the low of the day, and it sells and goes down red, 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 look at where it might stop. At the wick and kind of those bodies inside here. So 2031 area. So I'm going to place a yellow line at Wednesdays. This is our weekly low. Wednesday. That's our weekly low. So yellow again. And if it comes down here, maybe this is going to be a support level, because maybe it will come down and go back up. So with this yellow line, again, what do I write? I write daily. We're on the daily time frame. Daily support. Okay, if it comes back down here, support POI. So we got to put emphasis that buyers will step in. And then what do I have below the yellow line? I look over here. See the green candle, the body to that equal wick? So what I do is, you know, this bigger green zone, I lift it up, okay, because this might be more immediate to the yellow line and to the green box. See what I just did there, guys? There's the, I got that body, I got that body, I got that body, and that wick, okay? So I give emphasis that buyers might buy it up and come back up. If it impulsively breaks down, then where will it go? To 2019. It'll go down to here, those two bodies. Right there, okay? So what happens if the buyers are bringing it back up? Where could we go? So we still have red supply in the candle, red resistance, red sellers. Cumulative volume delta, if we look, is red, 420. So continuing come down red, we need to come back up green, 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 come up to this yellow point of interest, and then maybe break bullish, but look at, then we got to fill our wick and then continue to pop. If we do come back up to the high of the day and we break, maybe we're gonna come test up. We yesterday's wick we fill, and then we come maybe to body up here, 2053. So just for reference, I'm just gonna place a line up there. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna dissect today's daily candle by going to the 60 minutes on the hourly. So we're going to find out how it was moving, when, and where it was moving. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Look at the big sell-off right over here. What a nice sell from Wednesday 4 a.m. This candle, Wednesday 4 a.m., closed below all of this structure right there. If you had a white line, if you just, guys, if you did this, you know, where did the market pause? When it came down, right down there, it stopped. There it goes up green. Right there, there's your red bar that closed below the structure. It's kind of like an M pattern. And then your next bar, red, drop. If you sold this, place your stop loss there, you could have banked a lot of pips up there, okay? So if you're an hourly trader, follow your hourly technicals. No different than 5-minute trading. Same thing, but just longer time frame. Okay, so we came down, we bottomed out there Wednesday around noon, 2 p.m., continued to push back up. No volume kind of closing above that high of the day, and then the hourly continued to push back down, back up, but then lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and now we're just consolidating where it's red, green, red, green. Okay, now I want to focus on the hourly. Okay, so what do I do now? Now we got to figure out here. We got the big red body. That's unusually large compared to these two and these ones. Okay, so what's half of that? Okay, open, close. Where's half? That's about approximately half, right? Right there. I use white line for hourly. Okay, and then I kind of line it up. Look, it lines up perfectly with that wick right there. Friday 1 a.m. and it lines up perfectly with that wick right there Thursday noon. Okay, so there's 50%. We're still below it. We just retested it right now and it got rejected. So now let's find out from the white line to the bodies and then create a red resistance. Okay, look at what I'm doing. Okay, right there. Do you guys see what I just did? From the white line to the bodies, that's our resistance. Okay, so we're going to give emphasis on selling in the red box and stretch it across. You've established a zone, bring it into the future. Now what we look for is, are we going to see green volume come up and close above there? Then we flip that red box green, maybe it pulls back and then this turns to demand, and then all of a sudden we're coming up. Gold is bullish back up to that daily resistance, POI 2043. If it continues break, maybe we transact into here. Again, where could it go up to? Draw like a white line where you see some bodies. Okay, right there. I see a body, a wick getting rejected there. Maybe 2046. That could be an area of interest if it can continue to go up bullish today. If we, however, where's our hourly support? Body, and a wick perfectly. So a white line right here. Body, and then that wick. And now we're just, look how we're consolidating right now. Red, green, red, green. We had some liquidity grab to the low of the day where it came down, back up, came down, back up. So this is where gold might be bullish and getting ready to break out. Look at the Bookmap. Okay, it could be getting ready to break out. So what we got to do now is look at like at the low of the day. Maybe this is like a double bottom where it came down here, one leg down. Okay, right there. Grab that liquidity at that purple line. Come back up. There's our hourly neckline, the resistance, and then came back down. And again, it's building for the last couple hours. It could break out of here and start to come up, do something like this. Okay, that's like a double bottom on the hourly. But what we got to do is we got to go into the shorter time frame, the 5s, and we got to watch on the shorter time frame. So right now, this current hour, there's 13 minutes left on it. Then we're going into 8 a.m. It's currently bullish, breaking above the hourly previous resistance. And look at our 5 minutes. So there's a nice, beautiful double bottom at the low of the day, and it's coming back up, retraced. See the white line, how it held? Okay, so when I'm now scalping 5-minute candles, see what I do with my green box? Right below the white line, that's my hourly area of reference, and then I bring it down to those wicks, right? Do you guys follow me? Okay, I'm trying to make it easy, concise, clear, and then right there, okay, so I can see it came down, back up, came down, back up, came down, back up, and pushing up. So let's stretch this green box into the future. That could be our, if it pulls back into here, maybe we might have buyers in gold ready to transact and then take it back up. Okay, I'll sell maybe below if it doesn't hold the green box. Like for example, if it comes down red and then closes below the green box, I flip the box green to red. Maybe I assume it's going to come up green with some bids and then gets absorbed by a seller in the red box, and then they push it back down to the low of the day and maybe we break. Okay, and then it might be a bearish day. But right now, bullish. Look at, we're breaking the resistance. And where's my next 5-minute area? So I draw a red line. Like, again, where do you see bodies? Right there. I got a body, wicks holding 2042. So even if it breaks from here, 2041 top there, if I'm scalping from there to there, measure this move from here up to the red line, it's approximately 13 pips up to there, and then maybe up to that daily yellow line. Okay, so it's building. Look at, it's a nice clear W. It came down, one bottom, there's our neckline, came back down, double bottom, came back up, could not break, coming back down, higher low, holding, and now it's trying again to break, which it did, higher high, but maybe we need to see it come up, close above, flip this red box green, maybe it comes back into here, picks up bigger bids, and then we're driving through here. Okay, so this is gold. Okay, and then adding few indicators. Let's look at RSI, where we're at RSI. Okay, we're above 50. So when we're psychologically above 50, that we got to give emphasis on strong strength. Okay, so, but what I do is I use this neutral area 50 because RSI oscillates between 0 and 100. Again, I'm a psychological trader. So 50, I put emphasis on this 50% level. And bring it across. I make it like a neutral area if it ever comes down here, because neither the buyers are in control or strong, and neither are the sellers in control, or they can put it's a neutral territory. But right now we're above it, so it's strong. We can get strong momentum breaking out of here. EMAs. Okay, so let's just add the 9. We are currently above the 9 EMA, the green line, and then the 200 is up here, so we're currently below the 200. This could be maybe, like I'm looking at it right now, maybe this could be developing for a golden crossover, the way how it came down, double bottomed here. Maybe it's ready to push up to here. It will pull back, but when it pulls back, the 9 EMA is coming higher, then maybe it picks it up and then comes back up, and then the 9 is ready to cross at 200, and then maybe we're getting a bullish move developing on gold. But we're going to get a lot of momentum at 8:15, 8:20 COMEX, and then 8:30 news. Okay, so we're 10 minutes away from 8 a.m. And we'll continue to watch this. We'll stay with gold until about 9, and then we'll do both charts, and then we'll go through Wall Street. Okay, and the chart, guys, I'll give you guys the chart in 1 second. Okay, so Zoom chat, there's a trading view link. Amazing, Josh. Thank you, bro. We're 25 likes away from 300. Guys, thank you. Thank you. Look at, we're at 450 viewers. Amazing, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Guys, do you guys mind if I just go grab some more coffee and just go to the bathroom really quickly? And I will come back in just a couple minutes. I will come right back, guys. It's a long session. It's 4 hours. So let's all stretch. And we'll come right back. I just got to go grab a coffee, and I'll be right back, guys. Thank you. Okay, everybody, we're back. Okay, everyone, thank you for being patient with me. Okay, what's everyone's bias, guys? 2041, this resistance. What are we thinking? Think we're going to break out bullish above here, or you think maybe it's going to continue to maybe push back down, maybe retrace back down in here? Let's measure some zones from the red. Maybe if it sells back down to here, we're looking about 15 pips down to the green box. Annette, you're bearish. Okay, and also bullish, guys. If we go bullish, maybe up to that red line and the 200 EMA, we're looking about, again, 15 pips. So here we go, guys. Okay, so just go back. I just want to check what spreads are right now for gold. I'm 10 points, so that's 1 pip. 1 pip, not bad. Okay, so we're in this red zone, consolidating. See the heat that came in on gold right there? Right there, that 2046.9, 67 bids holding. Cumulative volume delta is interesting, okay? So it's negative 400 because where they kind of sold it down right here, 215, that's pre-London. It came down, moving into 3 o'clock where it came back up. This is London market open, and it continued push down. Look how choppy it got right through there, the 4 o'clock hourly candle, and then continue to really redistribute the volume and come back down. Okay, so let's just let it trade through here before we look for anything. We're a couple minutes away from 8 a.m., a new hourly candle. Let's take a look at the hourly again. Hourly, okay, so remember the barcoding. Okay, so it's red, green, continues to come back up. Okay, so will it close above that hourly level? Maybe next hour continue push back up, or are they going to continue maybe to barcode it? Comes down, and then maybe next hour it's going to be red coming down. Okay, that's what it's been doing. Red, green, maybe next hour it's going to be red back down. Okay, so that's why we got to watch the close. Where will it close? Mikey, would I trap price here on gold? If so, where would you place the trapping gap? Yep, like kind of where I have it placed right now. Okay, there was if you want to lift it up to those wicks so you can really get it, but this is where kind of I would trap it right now. It's a tighter trap, but remember we're scalping for 10-15 pips above and maybe 10-15 below. Okay, so maybe we got to wait for something, but exactly how I have it trapped in here. Okay, so and then just we got 90 seconds, and then we're going into 8 a.m. the new hourly candle. 8:20 is COMEX Commodities Exchange open. Okay, so the Commodities Exchange will open up, have a little bit of volume come into the market, and then more importantly 8:30. There's those 3 USD red folders. And that's where things can get really interesting. So that's where you really have to manage your risk properly with all of those folders, okay? And sometimes there's some fake outs right away. They'll fake a move to the high. They'll create like a big strong green candle, and then catches a wick and comes all the way down. Or sometimes maybe they'll open it up bearish, come down, and then right when you sell, it's catching a wick and it's coming right back up. So sometimes you just gotta understand what you're doing. You know, you gotta have rules. You gotta have a plan when you're trading like that. What is US30 doing? We'll watch US30 in a little bit. We already took one nice buy off of US30. Well, let's see what gold does now. Okay, so I'm just going to draw some lines on Bookmap just to help us know that there's our resistance. Okay, so here we go. So it's 8 o'clock. We've got a bullish open. It just came right back up, right back down. Could be looking for a sell below here. Could be looking for buys above here. Or we just watch what the candle is doing. So it opened, came up bullish, they pushed it back down, coming up, back above bullish. It might be slow until we get into 8:15, 8:20, 8:30. I like to ask too, is anybody in a gold trade right now? Anybody buying or is anybody selling right now? Remember, we're going to have a little bit of everything with everybody. Lisa, you're in a small buy, nothing. Gabriel, you're in a buy. Okay, so buyers, we got to get some volume closing above here, above like 2041, and maybe we can build off of this. See, some of you guys are selling, some of you guys are buying. That's the markets, guys. For someone who's buying, there's got to be a seller. For someone selling, there's got to be a buyer. That's how the markets are. You know, everyone's going to have different bias. Here's the bullish breakout. Okay, so it's a bullish breakout. That was the impulse breakout. It broke the previous high, created a new higher high, and then it came down. But it could be continuing to stack those bids and continuing to bid it up. But also, if you're not in the trade, then maybe we're looking for volume to close above here when the final candle closes in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So this is where you gotta know, are you taking an impulse trade? Are you gonna wait for it to close? What are your rules? Yep, one official. We'll go back to Ms. Jones later. We'll do both side by side. But right now, I kind of like how we did it. 6 a.m. we started. We went 90 minutes with US30. We found a nice buy, and then now we're gonna focus on just gold right now, and then I'll combine them both together where we can choose what you want to trade as we get close to 8:45, 9 a.m. and then we'll go right into Wall Street. Okay, so big impulse bullish candle. There they are. The impulsive buyers got trapped and now the market is moving away. So get ready. This could be a shooting star candle waiting to break and drop. It could just come down here and then find buyers again and come back up green. But it's really got rejected, guys. Okay, so that's a big rejection. Chucks, if you may ask, what is specific traits of New York session different from London? Volume. Wall Street has big volume that gets injected in the markets. The equities market opens up, so much different than London. Bigger range. You gotta really open up your stop loss, lower your lot sizes for New York, guys. That's for all sessions. You know, New York is the big one. Okay, so buyers got trapped. It's coming down now. Okay, how far down will it go? Will it close down here? Will it come back up? If you're not in this candle, it's the first 5 minutes of the new hourly candle. We got 55 seconds. I'm not in it. I'm just watching this to see what will happen, how it will close. Okay, remember, will it respect the VWAP, the white line? Will it come back up? Will it start to transact below the VWAP? Lots of things to look at. 30 seconds to go. How will this thing close? Where will it close? Will it close near its low? Will it come back up to here? Will it trade back in the box? Lots of things to look at. Look at the range, like lots of indecision. Okay, so it broke out impulsively up there, got rejected, came all the way back down here. Now it's coming up with buyers. Here's the close. It might be an ugly spin top candle, close right in the middle. That's That's what it is. Welcome to gold. Gold can trade like this, very erratic. Here we go. Here's a close with a little bit of green positive volume. Again, we closed right in the middle, still inside the box. So they did break for a higher high. They did break for a lower low. They grabbed a lot of liquidity both sides. But now let's figure out what is the move. Okay, so coming right back up. Again, next bar, this bar could be impulse breakout number 2. No, actually number 4. This was impulse, this was impulse, this was impulse. This might be another one that's going to impulsively break out of here. Okay, or we wait for the physical body to close. But sometimes when you wait for a physical body to close, you might miss out on an impulse move. So you got to tell yourself that before it happens. You might miss out on an impulse move unless you're confident to take it. But we've got to watch how it's building. So it came down red. The sellers were looking for someone to transact down here, but the buyers start bidding it up here. Now it's breaking out above the previous high. Bullish candle breaking out. Okay, it will probably come maybe tap that red line up there. Very strong bullish move. Okay. So for you guys that were still holding the buys, like look at how erratic got rejected, came back up. I'm waiting for volume to close because all of these moves are just impulse moves. Well, guys, if you were watching US30 retraced all the way back down to where we bought in, and it's again trying for that low of the day. So US30 came all the way down. That's why I tell you guys, don't be too greedy. Book some profits when you're trading. Have a trailing stop loss because nothing is guaranteed in trading. Nothing could go up forever. So always look to book profit. Okay, so again, another impulse break took out the high and they rejected it again. Gold is choppy right now. Okay, so that's why I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I don't want to trade this chop right now. So I'm just waiting, watching. I could have taken an impulse trade, but I'd rather just wait this out. Wait for volume to close above or below. Look at like the range. Look at the indecision and everything. It's tough, guys. It's tough couple candles to trade here. This is where you want to be just patient, sidelines. Are you guys getting better with your discipline? I know some of you guys are really like you're getting really good with your discipline. Some of you guys, when I met you guys and been talking, some of you guys were reckless traders, okay? And you guys know who you are. I've had one-on-ones with you guys, but you guys have really cleaned up, So you guys, should be very proud of yourself. It takes time. But just tell yourself, I'm going to wait for this candle to close. I don't want to fall for this shit right now. They're faking out the markets both ways. Discipline will take you far in trading. That's what separates successful from unsuccessful traders. It's just the discipline. Maybe they have the same skills of price action, they can read candles, but what separates them is their discipline. Like if you have a reckless trader who's over leveraging, going big lots on an impulse, and then a pullback of 20 pips, they're in big trouble, and then they're going to panic. And then then they get pissed off on the buy. Then when it comes down here, again, what do? They sell big, and then it comes down and goes back up. And then now you're really, really mad. That's two big trades that you lost on, and can really, really affect you and start your day off really bad. So those could have been easily avoided. Just nothing closed above yet or below. There's nothing wrong with sitting on the sidelines. Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes, like, I know myself too. When I sit on the sidelines, I might miss out on a trade. It's all good. Remember, if you're a scalper, if you miss out on a trade, there's going to be another trade to come up in the next 15, 20, 30 minutes. There will always be trades. Any time of the day, there's always going to be trades to be made. It's just, you got to kind of pinpoint the best trade possible to put your money in. I see. Yeah, it's perfect analogy. The markets move money from the impatient to the patient. Yeah, that's basically what it is, guys. The markets are a platform to trade. The impatient are giving the patient their money. That's what it is. Okay, so now we got a red candle coming down. It's going to close in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 impulse breaks. No green volume closed above. This is where now sell side volume could come and take out that low. It could, again, guys, it could just come down and go back right back up. But this looks like maybe it's going to penetrate the VWAP right here. Cumulative volume delta is negative almost 600. So lots of sell side volume. But again, do we want to sell right now, or do we want to wait for the body to close to give us the official close? And we're very, very close to COMEX. Okay, so it's 8:11. We're about 9 minutes away. Again, if you're just joining us, news really quickly, guys. This is what we're looking at. Big 5 red folders at 8:30. The Canadian ones are big, but not as big as these 3 USDs. Especially this one. This unemployment rate. This to me is the big one. This unemployment rate. That's going to be the big one for gold. Okay, and then like lows equal lows. Okay, the red line equal low. 2039.50 came down, equal to higher low. Sinai, do we teach newbies how to trade? We teach everybody. Newbies to advanced to professionals. Whatever you are, there's everything SST for everybody here. Whether today's your first day trading or you've been trading for 100 years. I'm sure that you'll find something here at SST. It's not just me. There's Dave, there's PK, Shahab, and then all of our other traders, our members. So it's a little bit of everything. Everybody does their own thing, That's what trading is. You take a little bit from someone, take a little bit from someone, take a little bit, put it all together, and you'll find what works best for you. But it's nice to get different perspectives from different traders, how they trade. Not everybody wants to scalp the way how I scalp, and I understand that. It's you might want to trade like PK, you might want to trade like Shahab, you might want to trade like Dave, you might want to trade like Scotty, you might want to trade like Brandon, you might want to trade like everybody like here, Carlos, you might want to trade like Sarah, you might want to trade like Elaine and things like that. So there's different for everybody. But you got to find what's best for you, what works for you. Okay, so again, If you sold, it's a quick little scalp sell because it's coming right back up. So they're picking up liquidity on both sides. But now look at how bullish it is. It's ready to bust out of here. Here's the close. Get ready, guys. Close near the high. If this is a quick little wick and pop, this could go bullish. Get ready. 8:15, 5 minutes before Colmex. Trading Zane, you're a scalper when I have the Pac-Man mindset. That's exactly it. I got my son the PS5 Pac-Man game. It's this new game, Pac-Man, but it's a fun game. We're playing it right now. After I kick his ass at John Madden football NFL 2024, he gets mad and then he puts the Pac-Man game on. But that's exactly what scalping is. Just eat those pips like the pellets. Just eat them and get out. Okay, so we came back down, coming back up. Watch, guys, Colmex. We're 4 minutes away from Colmex. So what development do we have? We've got equal bottom lows, okay, and they're higher than these ones. So still trending up. We've broke some higher highs. This beautiful double bottom. We might get that bullish move breaking out of here. Okay, so you see, guys, it was a nice red candle coming down, but you had to either be pip and dip out of there, grab some money, or you're still holding, and you gotta hope that this red candle can come back down and start to close like down in here in order to push down. But I think gold right now is still lots of indecision. So it's not the best to be trading right now, and we're going into Colmex market open in 5 minutes. So lots going on. And then we have the big red folders at 8:30. Okay, so just you can see the range. So just measure like the last candle from the top to the bottom. It's approximately 15 pips. Okay, so that's like our range right now for gold for each individual 5-minute candle. We're looking about 15 pips. So if you're wondering how and where to place a stop loss, number one, the range of a candle is 15 pips. Amazing. Wow, guys. Over 500 viewers. Guys, I haven't seen 500 viewers on YouTube in a long time. Some of you guys took a break just before the holidays, and man, 500 viewers. Guys, you don't know how happy I am right now. Thank you, guys. To all of you guys hitting the like button, sharing the videos. Man, you guys are awesome. Okay. Soon, I can't wait for SST to be 100,000 subs. And just finding traders around the world who are looking for free education that we can help out on YouTube and trade with you guys and analyze the markets with you guys. It's amazing, guys. We really enjoy what we do. You know, it's a passion that drives us. It's fun. We're changing lives daily for traders. So some take a little longer than others, but that's all good. I took a while to learn how to get my shit together myself. You know, it takes a while, guys. It takes a while. But don't quit. Don't quit. I'm telling you. Just change your perspective, change your risk management. Stop with the Lambo lots, okay? Stop with that, guys. You might get a couple Lambo lot sizes, you might get a nice couple trades, but consistency, if you can't keep it up, a couple of those trades will take away everything that you worked hard for. So just trade with a size that you're comfortable with, hit daily goals, try and replace your daily income if you can with trading. That should be goal for everybody. Like what you make at work, because not a lot of you guys are all just full-time traders. Some of you guys work and go to school, and I understand. I worked and I go to school and all of those things, and I was trading on the side. My goal number one was not to become a millionaire. It was to replace what I was making at work. You know, if that's $100 a day, if it's $200 a day, if it's $300 a day. That was a goal that I wanted to achieve as a trader. not to become a millionaire. It was to replace my income, so I could have a supplemental income, and add a little money to the family, to help out. So that's what I hope everyone is striving for. Okay, guys. So gold is like okay. Here we go. Here's COMEX now. Okay. So the red box. I'm just gonna flip green momentarily, but we were gonna probably trade into it. Okay. So it's really erratic right now. Okay. Gold is, but look at buy side. Okay. So buy side still holding. Came up, back down. Maybe if it refuels, maybe we can look to continue a buy, but just be careful, okay? COMEX just opened. Look at the big red, guys, careful, 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 okay? It's very, very erratic, okay? It's really erratic. It's doing a lot of craziness right now. Just careful. Gold is really, really tough to trade right now. Yeah, and we have news in 10 minutes. Man, this is going to be pretty, pretty volatile. Okay, so this is the first 90 seconds of COMEX. It opened red, came down, picked up the bids coming up, took out the previous high, came down, and continued to fill up. So next 5-minute resistance is this area. It was support over here, turned to resistance, and then we have the 200 EMA, the purple line up here. If it does get up there, maybe we'll catch a wick and go down. But look at the sell side liquidity, guys. Don't neglect this. Look at it's negative 650, and they're absorbing these buyers. So this might come down, guys. So that's why be careful on those buys. And then maybe they'll redistribute this downside volume with news at 8:30. Okay, maybe they're just coming up to grab liquidity up here and then fake the market to the high, and then once they release the news at 8:30, maybe it sells off. Okay, so that's just a path that could happen with the news. Okay. How do you find gold like trading right now? Do you guys find this as erratic, or do you guys kind of like this type of price action? Everybody has their style of price action. What do you guys find this with gold right now? This is gold. Gold is gold. Yeah. All gold traders know that this is gold is gold. Yeah, big wicks. Big wicks. Stare up, elevator down. Let's see, Dan. Yeah. Yeah, to me, this is agent. Yeah, the poop emoji. This is pretty shitty. Like to scalp these candles, they're tough. You got to either be in and out, or you're gonna have a bigger stop loss. So factor that in. Factor in the range in your stop loss. Okay, if you're gonna either buy or sell, we got maybe like a 20 pip range right now. Macaroni, honestly, can't trade this back to the dirty. Yeah, so that's why sometimes I love trading Dow Jones. It just sometimes trades, but we got to take the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? Because some days gold is trading beautiful. We can't always say it trades like this. Every security has its day, but let's just see what's going to happen here. We've got a lot going on. COMEX just opened up, then you got the big red folder news, okay? So got rejected. Okay, so they trap buyers up here. Yep, they're selling. They're selling. This might close with indecision, okay? Going into news. Okay, 5 more minutes. Here we go. Here's the close. Okay, so it was a nice big bullish breakout. But again, if you didn't do anything up there, now it's coming right back down. It's been doing this the entire time. Okay, so this is very choppy. This is not good price action to be trading or scalping. This is better to sit on the sidelines and watch what's going on. If you're looking to take any trades, this is where I recommend the feeler trades. Like we used to talk about feeler trades. If you're feeling the market out in this and you don't know direction, maybe just test it out with a small micro size until you figure out what the direction is. Otherwise, it's just up and down like a yo-yo here. I love it. Just say no to FOMO. But okay, so I'm going to take a look at spreads now. Yeah, spreads are moving. Okay. I've got now 1.5, 1.6 on gold. Remember I was at 1, so now it's at 1.5. 1.5 pip spread. Well, it closed down red below here, and then maybe they fake to the green and then they elevator it down. That could be a possibility. Lisa, fusion. Okay, again, it came down, back up, guys. This is erratic. Okay, so let's wait it out till 8:30. This is not the greatest here. John Madden of trading commentary. That's a compliment. I love John Madden. Guys, big football games this weekend. Sunday, I won't be moving from the couch. From 1 p.m. Eastern all the way till the Buffalo Miami Sunday nighter. Cowboys against the Washington. We can secure home field and we're undefeated at home. Here we go, okay? Bullish. Here we go. Okay, 2.5 minutes to go. Let's see what these guys are engineering here. Steelers and Baltimore, Jason, big game. Baltimore just picked up oh, sorry, I was just looking at the spreads. Yeah, that's it. Baltimore is a tough team right now. College Bowls. Oh, Michigan. Michigan, guys. Love Michigan. Harbaugh. Delvin Cook. Yeah, they picked up Delvin Cook, Marcus. Thank you, bro. See, we can multitask, guys. We can talk football, we can talk college football, basketball. Did anyone see John Moran's dunk the other night? We can get back to gold. We can do a lot of things here. Okay, but gold, wick above here. No green volume closing like above here. So I'm just putting like a hat, like a red box, just to keep us visually to know that nothing closed above there. Okay, so there's all our trap buyers. Let's see if they can close it down here. Maybe we get a green candle come up and then they elevator it down with news. That could be a possibility. Or they bring it down, pick up liquidity, and then they're coming up to break and then it's bullish. So we got 1 minute to go, guys. Careful trading news. Big folders, okay? It's the unemployment rate. It's these are big folders. Okay, like too erratic. It broke down again, red, back up, down, back up. Okay, so is this something you want to trade? Just careful. Okay, is this a third equal low bottom, or are they actually going to break it down? Man, this is interesting. 30 seconds to go. That's a triple equal bottom. 1, 2, 3. Right at that psychological level, 2039.50. They're going to try and break it now one more time. No, the buyers are saying no. Okay, this is in a tight range, guys. And then we have our news, 15 seconds. So be prepared for a fake. There's the fake, maybe to the low. Take out the VWAP, grab the liquidity. Maybe they bring it back up, but let's get ready, okay? Here's the close. Wow. Okay, look at Bookmap. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Off the charts low of the day. Holy shit. Oh my god. Look at this thing. God. Okay. If you were in a buy, you bought, you know, like that's a 100 pip drop. That's crazy, guys. You know, the elevator coming down, it's still going down. This is going down to the ground floor. This shit is dropping. Oh my god. US dollar strong? Yeah, we're going down to the ground floor. Okay. Wow. Wow. My goodness. Wow. Okay. So welcome to news. In seconds, you could have a 100 pip drop. And if you're on the wrong side, your account could be in big trouble. Holy shit. Like buyers are trying and they're getting just trapped. That's that sell side liquidity. Man, 216 non-farm payroll. Okay, don't be looking to buy yet, guys. You're buying against a heavy red candle. Yes, it could come up. You got to be careful buying this thing. Got to be careful. Look at Bookmap. It's like eating like Pac-Man. It's eating the buyers. Careful. Careful buying, guys. I'm telling you. Holy, wow. This is a heavy candle. Oh my goodness. This shit isn't dropping. Who's in a sell here? Holy. Wow. Ramon, you trailing stop loss. Trailing stop loss. Bring your trailing stop loss. Bring it down. Yeah, US dollar, guys. US dollar is very strong this start of January 2024. There's a lot of money being pumped into the US dollar. Holy. Okay, guys. Big green box red. Let's just go through the motions. Let's let the market digest this news. We broke our daily support POI 2030. The next one I had was 2019. How low did we come down to? 2024. Just mark this area right here. Okay, now it's, even if you bought that, that's a nice 30 pip wick, but just be careful. Okay, just be careful here. Spreads are high too. Spreads are high too. Okay, so we got 90 seconds. Let's see where they're going to close this candle. Where will it close? We got to measure 50% of the open closing volume. Where will it be? Will it continue to come sell down? This is massive. Irvin, you did good. Macaroni, when do I mark 50%? Like when it closes. But if you want to gauge where it is right now, but it's going to continue. Like if I look right now, open where it is right now, that's about half of it right there. But this thing will change until it closes. So we'll wait till it closes. Yeah, you see how it might not mean anything until it closes. So we wait till it closes. But if you kind of bought that wick, guys, that's a big wick. It's a 50 pip, but remember that you're counter trading the big red candle. So, if you don't dip out, that red volume could continue to come down. So I know it's nice to buy, but you got to understand that you got heavy volume above you that could continue to come down. So don't get too greedy. Yeah, in and out on the 1 minutes, Arlene, that's the way to do it. This, guys, you cannot play games with this shit. This is in and out pip and dip stuff. Okay, close 50%. Open, close right there. Half of it is right there. So what I do is half red line. What I do is just give the benefit of doubt, a little bit above, a little bit below red box. Let me just clean up the charts now. Okay, so this. Okay, so this is the zone we're going to focus on now. So it came back up to our point of interest, yellow line, continued to go down red. It's got a long wick. Okay, so will it fill the wick or will it catch a higher low? I think it's going to catch a higher low and try and come back up. And then even if we just get a buy from here to the red box, like if it comes up just from here, back up to the red box, guys, that's about 30 pips, okay? So, but right now red. Came up, continue red. Let's let it come down and see, will it fill all the way this wick or will it pick up a big bid, higher low, and come right back up? Now the range is really opened up. Like you got big volume, okay? But look at now. Get ready for maybe a possible buy above here. It could even be an impulse. With this type of volume, like I'm not opposed to taking an impulse buy. Because if it just breaks a little bit, 10, 20, 30 pips, could be just to fill up to 50% of that red volume. But still selling down. Coming back up, selling volume is still pushing down. If you guys are in sells, maybe keep a trailing stop loss here. If this can continue to break the low, bring your trailing stop loss down below that yellow line if it can break that low. But remember the size of the wick, it's got a long wick. It's not a short wick, it's a longer one. Unbelievable stuff, guys. And US30 sold off. Okay, so markets sold off. Gold sold off. US dollar pumping out of there. Okay, so sellers, red bubbles. They tried to transact down here, but look at the bids accumulating. So let's see. All we got to see is if the buyers want to transact up here. They can't. So the sellers are continuing to sell down. Let's just be patient, okay? I'm just marking the low. Cumulative volume delta is positive. Like, how does this make sense? How is it positive with that big dump? Okay, wow. It might take out the low. Okay. Will it be tweezer bottoms or actually take out the low? Okay, so did it take out the low? No, not yet. Okay, so still respected that previous low. Now they're trying one more time. See how they're continuing to try and push it down? NFP, no effing problem. Yeah, I like that. Like RSI, guys. Okay, don't look at this RSI. Okay, RSI is down to 14. This is where they could really bleed it out. Okay, so just be careful. We know it's completely oversold. When it goes from 2040 to 2025, it's a 150 pip drop in a couple minutes. That's going to make the 5-minute candles oversold. But if you're buying, it could continue to just take it down and squeeze you a little bit. So let's just be patient, guys. Is it good to trade with news? As long as you can handle it. There's a lot of volatility. Okay, guys. So we held the low. We held the low. I'm going to draw like a green box here, just to show us that held some support here. Did not break. Okay, let's see if they flip the candle. Get ready. This could be an impulse buy, but it's going to close in 18 seconds. So wait it out. Wait it out. Full close. Full close. Where will it close? How will it close? Again, coming back down red, trading inside here. I'm just going to get rid of this box so we can pay attention to what's going on here. Okay, ignited red, push down again, higher low, coming back up. Now, 50%. Just look right now, red candle, 50%, that red line. What can the buyers do? Can they manage to break 50%? If they can't, then the sellers are going to try and push it back down here. There's the 50%. If they break it, we're coming up to the yellow line. Some of you guys are already in scalp buys. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to trap this entire area like this, and I'm just going to let the market continue doing what it's doing, and I'll wait. Okay, if you bought, again it came up, it's going back down. Right, kind of just a little bit above that 50%, but then they continue to push it down. Still very bearish. Okay, coming back up. Building. Look at cumulative volume delta 400, 500. Okay, so maybe it's going to V recovery and come back up. Still the volume 50%. You see, even this body, it's still holding the 50%. Now again, it's coming back up. Will it come back down? It's refueling again. 50%, guys. See how technical it is? Anybody take anybody in a buy right now? Is anybody in a buy? Anybody testing it out a buy? I'm still waiting here. Lots of indecision inside here. I don't want to just buy because RSI is down so low. We gotta wait for confirmation. We gotta wait for real bullish volume. Okay, now it's pumping up. Okay, so now it's transacting. They're asking to trade up here. 2 minutes and 49 seconds. So this might be like an impulse break. If it comes back down, let's see if it refuels the 50%. Okay, the red line. If it uses this red line now for support, yes. So it picked up some volume, come back up, back down. Let's follow how many times it comes down, how many times it gets back up. The more volume it can pick up, then we'll probably get that breakout above there, but it's not there yet. Now we've engulfed that red bar. And we have 2 more minutes to go. And bigger range. So if you're going to take a trade, make sure you understand how much you're risking. And coming through here, this could be that impulse break. It just came up, push back down. Let's see now. Now's the time to see if it will pick up the volume. It's coming right back up. Get ready. Get ready. Okay, I'm going to buy. I'm going to go in and buy here on gold. Sorry, guys. Yep. There we go. Come on. Get up there. There we go, guys. Get up there. If it can get up there, remember 30 pips we measured up there? Okay. Perfect. Come on. Squeeze that. There. That's a target. Guys. You can be in and out there. Just that little zone fill. That's it. 30 pip zone fill. 25, 30 pip zone fill. That's all we measured. Right up to that red box. Came in, hit our red box. Okay. But if it still fills, let's see. Yep. Let's see if we get that pop up to that 9 EMA. Or yeah, if we can pop through here, it could be potentially a 50 pip pop, but right up here. If it starts to go back to that high, yeah, I'm going to go to break even. There we go. Guys, you got to do what you got to do. This is just a quick scalp. Wow. Okay, we got it. 40 pips up there. 40. Okay. 40, 50. Let's see. But please secure something, okay? That's all we, oh, okay, all we wanted was kind of just this fill from right there to there. Remember, we still are very, very, very bearish, okay? But look at Bookmap. They're continuing to bid it up. They're continuing to bid it up. Guys, I'm going to close the trade there. I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm closing. I'm good. But now let's go 50%. If it pulls back, 50% of the zone right there, halfway point. If it comes down red down to there, we want to see it hold. I'm out. Guys, I grabbed some pips out of there, okay? I'm in 3 for 3 today. I'm doing good today, okay? That's just a quick scalp. Quick scalp, buy, quick scalp. Just a zone fill from here to there, 30, 40 pips. Okay, but we still, I've got to respect these big red candles. That could come down right at the VWAP and they bring it right back down. So don't get too greedy, guys. Okay? Unless you're still holding, we got to measure the 50% right here. We got to, where my cursor is. Can we get the buyers to step in here? But remember, 50% of that big red candle. We placed the red line and the red box there for a specific reason. We didn't just do this to just do this. We got to adhere to the rules of trading, okay? Because let this be a lesson. If you guys didn't do anything, well, it's coming down to your break even right now, okay? That's break even. I don't like. That's what scalping is, guys, and that was a counter scalp, okay, from the big dump. Yes, it could come back up and break out of here. If it comes back down and then starts to break out of here, I could go into one more buy and take it up to the purple line. And then if it continues from right here back to the purple, there's another 25, 30 pip scalp up to the purple line. But now that I'm in and out, I review. Marcus, zone fills pay the bills. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. Wow, Sonia, you're leaving the Zoom. You're up 5%. Happy Friday, Sonia. God bless. Wow, Sonia, you're awesome. Okay, guys, so let that be a lesson for everybody, okay? We did this ahead of time. Remember when you guys asked me, Ron, when do we measure 50% of that candle? I said when it closes. When it closed, I put the red line. Then I did the red box a little bit above, a little bit below, and it came right in there. And that's when I said I'm out, okay? And I don't care what happens after the fact. Even if it did break out a little more, I cannot play. I don't do that because I know it could very well come down just like it did here. So hopefully, guys, you were at a break even if you didn't do anything. But quick move like that where it gives us 30, 40 pips, got to do something. Is this a trading strategy? It's scalping, zone to zone. This is what it is. Okay, so I'm just removing this. I don't want you to think I'm still in this or anything like that. But let's continue what we're doing. Okay, just clean up the charts. What time is it? 8:48. Okay, consolidated zone. Where are we consolidated now? Red box, our daily support POI, right here. Okay, so what could happen? Where could it go? Look at now what it's creating. It's creating its neckline right in the middle. Are we going to come back down for maybe a double bottom? If it does sell down from here to there, again, you can maybe scalp sell it from here down to the bottom of that green body. There's 30 pips. If it comes all the way down 55, 60, and if it really breaks, you could get a monster down there. But also look for upside breakout up to the purple line, 25.30, to the hourly white line. That's a 40, 50 pip move. And then we're back to right before the news started up there. So right now it's inside. It's neckline. It's consolidating. Lisa, you recovered from those pre-news impulses? Good. Recovery is good. Recovery is positive. Okay, did you guys understand why I went in a buy there? I bought the impulse, but I waited, triple bottom. It came up as soon as it was breaking, buy. Had my stop loss below there. When it started moving up, start bringing your stop loss up. And then when it went up 30, 40 in the red box, you got to do something. Got to do something. You got to close the trade, scale out, break even, do what you got to do. But you got to do something. Now look, it came all the way down. It's coming all the way back up. Let's see if this thing can 10-second close. How? Where will it close? What type of... Is it going to flip bullish pin bar? Get ready. Are they going to gap it up green? Oof, man, get ready. Get ready. It's going to close as a hammer. Wow. Okay, so it closed as a bullish pin bar, ignited. Let's see if it quickly gets rejected and if buyers will bid it right back up. It's an ignited open. Holy shit, guys. Yeah. Guys, this is, if you continue a buy, this is a buy. This is a buy up to the purple line. Yeah, purple line buy. That's going to tap the purple line. Okay, we're above the 9. Bullish ignited bar. Fueling up. Just got to squeeze right up to there. That's an additional 20-30 pips, guys. Gotta love scalping. Who doesn't love scalping? Like, you got to be out of your mind if you don't love scalping. Like, guys, that's quick pip and dip. Like, get your money and get out. I could do this 24 hours a day. But get in and out, okay? With this type of volatility, get in and out. Believe me. Okay, just the way how it closed as a bullish pin bar and the ignited. As soon as it broke the wick, that's a buy. 100%. Yeah, it wants that purple line. And then if it sells down, get rid of this consolidated box. If they bring it back down, maybe sell below the green box, bringing it back down to the yellow line or 50% of this zone. 50% is 20 pips, to the yellow line is 40-50. Marcus, my man, good job, bro. Marcus, I'm seeing your charts in the Discord, man. They're clean. You're really nice charts, man. Marcus, good job. Wow, guys. Okay, ignited bar break. Whew. Guys, wow. Okay, you know the sell-off. Like, if you were not in a sell right away, you know, you didn't get that. But you can be patient, and we grab the buy. Look at it. It's retracing right back up like if news was a non-factor. That's what gold does. It dumped, and now it's buying right back up. Like, that's how you trade news, guys. You don't necessarily have to be in right before they release the news unless you know something or you got your bias set. But just wait, let them do it. They dumped it 150 pips, and now it's retracing back up, where you can buy it right back up. Unbelievable. They're asking to trade up here. It's going to come up to that hourly. Whoa, guys, I think we need a cold shower after today. We got 2 wins. I had a trade right before we started the call, so like if I wasn't with you guys right now, I would be done. Like, I would be walking away. I wouldn't even be looking at Wall Street right now. Joshua, can you hug me? Absolutely, Joshua. Always, bro. Hugs for everybody. Okay, this is a monster. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Oh, wow. Look at gold go. It's like that news was a non-factor. It was a dump to pick up all the liquidity and pump this shit out of here. Holy shit, gold. Wow. Anybody holding the big buy? Hey, who's holding a big buy? Wow. Look at all of you guys holding the big buy. Sarah, you just passed your challenge on the buy. Congratulations. Yeah, lots of people are still holding. Wow. Kills 4 for 4. My man. Congrats. Okay, guys. Wow. 540 viewers on YouTube. Thank you, guys. Wow. I'm not sure what's going on, but 2024 is Good. I think you guys are ready to trade this year. We were kind of slacking end of 2023. I think everyone was too focused on Christmas shopping and forgot about trading, but you guys are back. Good. Okay, so we came up to the 200 EMA. Okay, there's the close. Coming back up, red. 50%, look at it. My purple line is already lined up with 50%. See how volume wants to do what it wants to do? It's using our low of the day now as support. Again, if it pulls back, use the purple line, a little bit above, little bit below, go green. And if it pulls back in there and still holds this, you could be buying again in the green box. Alem, this channel, it's one of my best. Yeah, join us, subscribe, guys, hit the notifications. We're all over the place. Next week, guys, we're going to go back to Tokyo education, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. We'll have some webinars for everybody. We'll do some USD, JPY. We'll do some currency analysis for Tokyo. Everything we learn in Tokyo, we bring it into London. We bring it into New York. It's slower. We can really teach price action, the candles, and then you just come in with what you learn in Tokyo, and then you test it out in New York. Obviously, there's bigger volume, bigger moves, but that's why you guys got to also be practicing your risk management too when you're trading. Okay, so what was our big resistance? Okay, so this red box, see what I'm doing? Just bringing it back up to all those wicks and the 200 EMA. Okay, so now it might retrace back down. Okay, so it came back up to this level, 2042, and it could come back down. But when it comes back down, testing 50% of this big bullish bar. If it doesn't hold, then our next green box right here. You know, we got to find where now our levels are. Right now, Bookmap is showing heat everywhere, okay? Because there's a ton of volume trading right now. But reason why I was looking at buy side was cumulative volume delta. Remember, it was like when it was above here, like started going 400 or 500, like after that big dump. That was a good indication to buy. But as soon as it broke that yellow line, that's when I was buying right there. And filled perfectly. And then the retest came down, came back up, and that bullish ignited bar with the short wicks, guys, that was it. That was when I said buy. The short wick pop. It doesn't get any more technical than that. Guys, learn this setup. Learn this setup. This is like a A+ setup when you follow price action. Buy more now. I would wait now. Like you're buying a big red bar right now. Let's you might need to allow it to accumulate inside here now. Just careful on the buys now. If you're out of a trade, take the time to reanalyze. You don't got to jump in on the next candle right away unless you got the experience to do that. But reanalyze, like analyze the market, take a breath, and just see what happened. You don't need to just jump in right away in the next candle, because then if you make a crucial mistake, you could give back your gains. Just take a moment to reassess. What do we got going on here? Like if I bring this, we're in a consolidated zone. Look at where all of this shitty price action was right before the news, and then they dropped the news, they dumped it, so we came right back up into the shitty zone. So be smart, okay? We're all smart here. Where are the directions that gold is going to move? Okay, we're all smart here. It's either going to trade in this zone, in this trap, or the buyers are going to break it out here, retest this, and maybe we're going up to here. Okay, that's one move. Or it's going to sell back down, back below 50%, retest this, we flip it red, and then we're trading back down into here. And then you just measure this zone to that zone. I already traded this zone, so I know from here to there, it's about 30-40 pips. From here, let's just measure it real quick. There to there, you're looking at 25. Okay, and then sometimes like it's impulse trading. If it's just coming down in a red candle and breaks, sometimes you're in that and then you collect your 25 pips. So sometimes there's a time and place when to trade impulse, when there's big volume in the markets. And sometimes you hit it and you go directly into profit, and then do what we taught you. 10, 15, 20 pips, go to break even. Hopefully the thing can keep dumping and you collect more. But sometimes when it hits target, close your trade and get out. Okay, it came down again, came down red. They brought it right back up. Ignited bar open. But look at the wicks. We got a lot of wicks we got to fill in order to break that 200 EMA, and that's our daily resistance POI. If you look at the daily candle on gold, look at it now. Okay, look at this thing. Now, see the daily volume? It's trading right here. Our yellow line and this white line. Red, green, red. If they start to flip this, could flip into a daily bullish candle up here. Here it comes up. I can see on Bookmap. Okay, bullish ignited bar, ready to continue to break. Guys, continue like with looking for your buys. Look at it busting out of there, okay? Even just a small little tiny move from there to fill up that yellow line, it's 20 pips. 2043 is real critical. Yeah, I agree. But the sellers are getting squeezed. Oh, ignited bar, pop, break, buy. Guys, we need to make a rap song on that. Ignited bar, quick wick, pop, grab your pips and dip. There it is, right up to there, guys. You could get in and out. Do we even need to look at Wall Street, guys? Or I think have we had enough today? Like, do we want to get real greedy? But let's not give back, okay? If you guys got profit, it's a Friday, it's a weekend, take the old lady out for dinner tonight, okay? Like, do something good. Let's not gamble and just and get reckless in Wall Street and give back. Make sure you secure. If you made $100 today, make sure you secure 75 and put it in your pocket. Maybe trade with only $25. If you made 500, make sure you secure $400, put it in the pocket, and then you can play around with 100 in Wall Street. Okay. If you made Chris, I see you made 3x daily goal. Okay, that's fantastic. Bank 2.5x. And then just trade with half an X. Continue if you guys want to continue trade. I've had a great day too. I want to secure some money. I got to take the old lady out tonight for dinner. So that's what I'm going to spend the money on pips there. I'm going to take her out for some pancakes. Lobster and pancakes. Pancakes with lobster on top. Guys, wow. Okay, so just to review, if you were on the news, okay, if you were in a sell, you that was nice, okay, but if you were buying before the news, you got ruined, you got wrecked, okay? Sometimes let them release the news. It could be crazy. Like that thing was just a dump, but sometimes you're not even have time to react, but then you can maybe get the pullback. And the pullback is higher breaking out now. So they grabbed all the liquidity. Today could be a really, really strong bullish day on gold. Okay, so what we were saying before was 9 o'clock. We're going to go side by side. Side by side. Okay? Okay, so this is where it gets a little messy, but just bear with me, guys. Let me just clean up. Okay, because we're going to get into Wall Street very, very soon. So we're going to look at either Gold and Miss Dow Jones over here. Okay, so let's just review what happened with Dow with the news. Okay, so remember the news release 8:30 right here. It dumped all the way down almost to the daily support POI. Well, guys, it touched it. Okay, remember we put this yellow line here before the call started. I was not even on US30, and you see how it hit the yellow line. Okay, you see that. Okay, I didn't make that up. We did that with the top-down analysis. That's why I'm telling you, everybody, please listen to what I'm saying. Top-down is everything. If you do a proper top-down, you're setting your chart up for the perfect grid. And you know exactly where the price action is going to go before it even goes there. And you measure the move, you can determine exactly how much money you can make, how much you can risk. It's all done for you. It's just look at how it came down. It came down. Well, we weren't even on the US30 chart. We were full chart gold. It came red, 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 red to the POI. So if you don't understand where or how we got these lines, after this call, rewatch this stream. And just you'll see when we took our time doing a nice thorough top down on US30, and you'll see these exact lines. Chris, have a good weekend, man. Congratulations. Pip and Dip, I love your name. 200 pips from the bottom. Wow, guys. Guys, my phone, I haven't even charged it. I've been up all night. If you look at my eyes are red. They're not red from smoking weed. My eyes are red from being tired. I was up with my daughter all night. She's sick. And my phone is at 4%, and I don't even have my charger with me. So if I get into another trade, my phone could shut off, and then I'm screwed, okay? Because I'm a mobile trader. But I was 3 for 3 today, so I'm happy. DXY is falling. Yeah, I think it needs to retrace down after the big bullish week it's had. Guys, I see a lot of you guys are dipping off the call. You guys have pipped and dipped off the call. That's amazing. Good for you guys for your discipline. Lisa, 2%. Congratulations. Guys, I don't mind if you dip off the call. I actually want you guys to leave the call. You know, if you made some good pips, this is how learn, guys. Learn. Go into a weekend positive, and you're going to be fresh for Sunday analysis and ready to rock the charts on Monday. Don't go screw something up, because it will screw your weekend. Like if you're up 2%, don't just go now and over risk and then you go back to a break even and then you go negative 2%. Stop with those shitty, that's how we used to trade back in the day. We don't do that anymore. Now we're responsible, we're disciplined traders. We're no longer reckless gamblers. Stop doing that. Orlean, wow, you lost 10K this week and already made 7.6 back. Man, that's a huge recovery. Huge recovery. Still, you got a little bit more to go, but that's massive, man. That's a huge comeback. That's a really, really good recovery. Sarah, you've done really well. Guys, I don't think I have anything left in my gas tank. I'm being serious. Like I'm really, really, really tired. I've stayed up all night to do this call. 6 to 10 we were planning, but I think I'm burnt out. I'm gonna go see how my daughter is doing. I appreciate all of you guys for coming on the call. Everyone. I think we had 550 viewers. Amazing, guys. I see a lot of you guys did really well. So I don't want to continue trading. If you guys are going to continue trading, please, guys, listen to what I'm saying. Make sure you secure a little bit. Again, like a trailing stop loss. Secure 80% right now. Whatever you made. If you made $10, you secure $8 and only trade with $2. If you made $100, you secure $80 right now. You trade with only $20. If you made $1,000, you secure $800 right now. You trade with $200. If you made 10K today, some of you guys maybe made 10,000, 10 racks. You secure 8 bands, put them in your pocket, okay? 8,000. You only trade with 2,000, okay? That's the way how you do this. That's the way how you win at this game. This is the way how you beat the market. This is the way to do this, guys. I'm telling you, this is the blueprint. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. If you trust Uncle Ronnie, I'm telling you guys, this is the way to do it. Go start your Friday off. Juma Mubarak. And I have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy everything, all the football, everything. Enjoy the sports. And we will see you guys next week. We're going to be doing Tokyo session. So come back to us, Tokyo, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. And then we're going to go heavy in education. And then we're going to bring it back. After some education in Tokyo, we're going to come back to New York and we're going to put it to work. You know, this is what we got to do. It's going to be kind of like night school. For if you guys remember back in the day, if you did night school, that's what it is. You're coming back, we're going to get educated, then we go put it into work, into the markets, okay? So, guys, I had a fantastic call, but my phone is going to die and I'm done. Like my eyes, I got to go get a little bit of sleep. But just want to say thank you to everybody. For joining. Guys on YouTube, this is our free Telegram channel. Highly recommend you join this. Showcase everything we do in here. Some of you guys are already subscribed. Thank you guys. There's promos, giveaways. If you guys are interested in the SST Killshot EA indicator, you can try it out, demo it out, test it out. Guys, if you're into expert advisors and automated trading, we're working on this. We got a dedicated team that's on this all around the clock, and members working, fixing this, and coming up with all the set files and testing it out, and it gives good returns, guys. So look at that. That's MQL5 if that's something you're interested in. If you want to join the team, stocksnipertrading.com. Join this Discord community. It's amazing, guys. I'm telling you. I'm not saying it because we're SST. I'm saying that the traders that we've got in the group are amazing snipers. They're doing really well. And the traders that are still struggling, just keep at it. Keep at it. Okay? Take your time. Be patient. Discipline. Let the trades come to you. Okay? Let the trades come to you. If you feel like you're forcing a trade, you know that it doesn't feel right. Anytime you're forcing a trade, it doesn't feel right. Let the volume come to you naturally. Like this gold buy, the volume came to us naturally. We let it dump. We let it bleed out. Remember I told you RSI was right here. Don't just sell or buy just because you see RSI. Allow it to naturally come up with double equal lows, triple bottoms, start to break above a critical level, and then take your trades. Let it come to you naturally. Just like US30, we let it come to us naturally. It broke the purple low of the day. We allowed it to come down, gather the liquidity, and then we bought right here at 645. We bought this and came right up. So just let the volume come to you naturally, guys, and you'll do really well. Okay, so I just want to say from myself, thank you to everybody on YouTube and Zoom. I appreciate it. Awesome week. Dave, Shahab, PK, thank you guys. PK, guys, SST doesn't stop. So SST PK will be back at 11 doing a little post New York. If you guys still have energy, go support my man PK. Get in there. And Shahab, my man is destroying London with DAX. Shahab, thank you, bro. And all the other moderators and admins at SST, I love you guys. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. Have a good weekend. Be safe, everyone. God bless. Thank you, everyone. Take care. I had a great time. Val up 4.5%. You killed it. Good job, Val. Awesome, guys. Have a good weekend.
Good morning. Welcome to another live session of Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys. My partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US30, sell. Okay, I'm jumping in. Guys, that's 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please secure.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stock Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.